Literally the last 2 times I was there. What the? You see it? What? Why are the buttons for VTube Studio there? Have they always been there? Huh. Speaking of Shidichi, hello. I was just talking about you. Hello, everybody. How are you? How's your day going? You were there before? You were talking about you? Yeah. I was talking about how in your chat you have the Pokemon thing, where like viewers of your chat will show up on the bottom of the chat, and I've been called out for lurking in your chat. I watch your stream a lot, and sometimes I'll just be a little like Charmander in the bottom left corner. Wait a sec. I haven't typed anything. How do you know I'm here, huh? I mean, morning. It's not even 6 a.m. for you. Well, then good morning. Top of the morning to you. Middle of the morning to you. I don't know what time you usually get up. All right. Today, I'm gonna remember to run ads. So 6:37 for me, and I haven't slept yet. You should go to sleep. I have no room. I need to go to sleep early tonight. I didn't sleep until like 4 a.m. last night, and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. I'm so tired, man. I'm like, my head just hurts from being alive. You start waking up early for this instead of staying up late. If it's, you can just watch the VOD. Watch the VOD. You're blacklisted for a month now? No way. I was wondering why I didn't show up last time. I thought you tied it to like chat messages or something. Thank you for blacklisting me so I can lurk your stream. Finally going corporate? I am not, but I'm trying. I have a coding test that I should probably do tonight, though I might be too tired. And then applying for some interview places. I accidentally applied twice to one place, which is funny. I hope they don't notice. Hey Maddie, how's it going? Build a robot to give me head pats? I have a habit of building killer robots. Okay, well then you probably shouldn't put those two. Just my suggestion. You always make exceptions for me. That's so nice of you. Oh my god, I'm gonna shout you out for giving me the VIP treatment. There you go. Hey, speaking of VIP, what was I saying? God, my brain is cooked, bro. Speaking of, are any of you here American and live on the East Coast? There's 2 bots today? Oh, I didn't mean to time you out. My apologies. Ban. Get the fuck. What are you doing? There's so many bots, dude. What is this? Because I want to host a panel this year. I might host a panel this year at a convention about joining game jams, I think. I'm curious if anyone would be able to make it to that. Hey, Cobalt, how's it going, buddy? I think most of the... I know there are, like, my analytics tell me that like half my viewers are from America, but I think they're mostly VOD. Don't really know. Okay. Yeah, I want to host a panel about joining game jam. I don't know. That seems really fun to me. But unfortunately not Satch. It's okay. I'll put it on YouTube if I host it. And then probably have to wear like a hat and sunglasses or something. Not the coast? You're American border country? Hell yeah, heroes. Not the coast. Oh no. What time is it in America right now? Ooh, I just closed my Twitch. What time is it? 5 a.m. Jesus Christ. Full mask? There we go. Oh, Europe, so nope here. That's okay. I'll put the VOD up if I do it. I did a panel about user experience in game design on convention recently. Hosting panels is POG. I've always wanted to do it, and I think like joining your first game jam would be a really good panel for me to do. If I can get the video out for this game jam in time, God, that'd be sick. Let me just listen to this. You wanna put the smart thing out? Thank you. I'm in a like melodic. I don't really know what this is called. Where's this beat? Let me this one. Yeah. That's the kind of vibes I need today. Let me save all my money and I do not buy a new car. I can fly over for a week. I'm gonna be with a bunch of my friends that week, so if you could notice me and run like full tilt across the room just to make me feel famous for 10 seconds, I would like really appreciate it. That'd mean the world to me. Do that for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go to MagFest this year. Should be a good time. Good time. I don't know exactly how. Like, I haven't planned a logistics yet because I have to figure out how to like fly from Japan to America and then over to the East Coast. It's gonna be hard, but we'll figure it out. Is that Skygray TV? I know I chose the name, but if you called me Skygray TV, I don't know why. What is that TV doing there? I remember when I used to play Osu. I would used to stream Osu. Someone made me an OS overlay, and they worked really hard on it. And it was like a really nice overlay for Osu. So it had like the gameplay here. It had Funky, hello buddy, how are you? Thank you for the bit. It had like all this stuff here, all this extra like frills with the like the ACK counter. Actually, this is old school, so the ACK counter was off to the right. And like the unstable rate, and everything was like overlaid super, super nice. And they put my channel icon right here where the health bar is supposed to be. And instead of being a health bar, it was my username. So it would fill up my username in like an outline as you had more or less health. It was so cool. It was so cool, except they wrote Skygray TV. And I didn't have the heart. I didn't have the heart to be like, hey. No. And one of the icons they had was a TV, and I was like, no. I just used it for a while anyways, even though I deep down didn't like it. But they worked so hard on it. I wasn't going to not use it. Poster Laser, my beloved. I've never played Laser. Back in my day, there was no Laser. Laser was just a joke that we were like, oh, it'll be out next year, and it never was. And then it actually came out once. A lot of people TV or TTV in their name. Yeah, TTV is Twitch TV. TV is like a carryover from like Justin TV, I think. Because I did TV because I watched Day 9 TV. It's just been out since 2017. That can't be. No. What? No, I just stopped playing Osu. You must understand. Fucking what? Hold on, let me pull up my profile. /Skygray. My thing right now. Oh, it's Pom Pom, I think. I'm almost 5 digits in Osu. Oh my! I might have to play Osu. Wait, are 5 digits just cracked now? I used to be ranked 729. I was 3 digits for a very long time in this game. October 2nd, 2017. Okay. I basically played until I got like rank 700, then I stopped for a long time because college. Didn't have PP until recently, but it's been out for a long ass time. I see. Well, still says I live in Texas. That's not quite right. And then I'm a data scientist. God, I wish. What achievements? I don't have a lot of achievements. I get clowned up for not having my achievements. Was it also 7,000 last time you checked? I think so, yeah. I think I could come back to this game and just go full Biko mode and get like... I want to confidently say I think I could get to like rank 2,000 pretty quick. That's not the one I care about anymore though. This is the one I care about. You visit this often? Alright, don't call me out. This is the one I care about. I'm currently 5,684 in Sun Voltex. This is the only thing I care about right now. Yeah. Hey Ish, how's it going? Eshi. I don't know how to say your name. Just shows it's 4 a.m. Need sleep. Good night, Hero Slippy. It's always good seeing you. Yeah, this is based on Full Force. And okay. You see this guy? I don't know who Haste is, but I've seen them at the arcade so many times at the same time that I've been at the arcade that like I feel like we're friends. Not friends, but like I feel like we know each other, and I know we don't. But I've literally seen this guy like like an ungodly amount of times. His username is Haste. We've been like the same rank for the longest time too, where every time I get a little bit higher up on the board, Haste is like right behind me or they're right ahead of me. Like last week they were like 2 points ahead of me, and now I'm 1 point ahead of them. That's actually a little bit outdated. I'm 3.80 now, but it's so strange. I don't know how it happens, but I've literally seen them like every weekend. I see them. I don't know their name. I don't know who they are, but I've seen them so many times. I should say hi to them. I don't know if they know me though. Probably not. Who made your model? Ming. Yep. Mingo U91. Boop, boop, boop. Person made my model. They are very talented. I don't know if they watched this stream, but they made my model. Very cool. Your white dude in Japan, he's probably seen you more than you've seen him. Maybe. I live in Tokyo though, so like there's a lot of white people in Tokyo. It's not as like novel as you'd think. I want to move to Fukuoka. God, I love Kyushu, bro. How long until I'm 5k in this game? What is 5k right now? 19.597? Hydrate? You got it. Dude, I played this game in such a fucked up way that I'm pretty confident I could get to like 19.6 in like a week. If I like cashed out my skill. God, I love this game so much, dude. Holy, I love Sun Voltex. Can't wait to stream it again. 2000 is rank 4000 is Imperial. 2000 is a big deal in Sun Voltex. This is like the best rank you can be is 2000. It's rank 20. And then you can go at 20, 21, 22, but they're all the same like rank. They're all Imperial down. Yeah. Did we know their throw spam today? Maybe. That could be. There's 3 people tied for first, which is crazy. And then yeah. Ow. There's just the game Sound Voltex. They're 22.16. You ever met number 1? Not in this game, no. I did an OS. I played against him in a tournament once. It's cool. Met Cookiesy. I didn't really talk to him, but now there's funny enough, there's one guy that used to live in Texas. He's not number 1, but he's like pretty high up there. Leviern, I think. I think he's like 22 point. He's like this area here. I see him all the time. We've talked to each other, but I doubt he remembers me. We played Waka together, not together, but like we played Waka at the same time like once or twice. So I heavily doubt he remembers who I am, but I liked his T-Paz hoodie, so I said it was cool, and we talked a little. I very seriously doubt he knows me. I have not heard of that one. No, E-Psych. Nope, never heard of it. Yeah, one day I'll be up here. All right. I want to try to get to rank 21 by like hopefully the end of the year. It would put me. Holy shit! It'd be top 600. That seems really difficult all of a sudden. What does your VF chart look like? Probably 19 pucks. 19 UCs only, huh? God, I'm so toxic. This actually looks doable to me. I shouldn't be thinking these thoughts. I could do that. How's the art? The art you drew of me? It's fucking amazing, dude. Kidding me? Show it. I'll show it. Look at this. Look at this. There's the redraw on it. Fucking sharp, dude. Actually, these are like quite different styles, and I like them both. This one's very like is it Escher? Is it Escher the artist? Something you? Escher. Artist. Probably not. I'm not good at art. No, Escher is like the optical illusion guy. My bad. Who's the guy with the really like sharp angles? Nah, I'd win. Dude, literally. Look, sometimes you gotta have that spirit, you know. But I like their pins here. Like this one's like really sharp, really like thin. I like this a lot. And then this one's like more filled out, but this one's like more friendly. But this one's like, this is me when I lock in, bro. Yeah, it's amazing, dude. Drawing fan art of me is the kindest gesture anyone has ever performed, and I love literally anyone and everyone who ever does it. Thank you so much. It makes me so happy. Yeah. Sorry I didn't answer your question. Not crazy. You just posted the gorgeous fan art of me and asked me a question, and I just left you unread. because I'm a bad person. You're welcome. Thank you, Paired. I knew it was gonna go to you. You're who I really care about. All right, how's our game coming along? Good, pretty good. It's a hobby, but OMG, thanks. Might be a hobby to you, but to me, it's a treasure. You know what I'm saying? If you're cool with it, Isaish, so when I do Voltex streams, I put a bunch of fan art on the screen. If you're cool with it, I would like to put your art on the screen as well. Because I have nothing. Voltex is a vertical scroll game, so there's like not very much of the screen real estate is taken up. I also bought a flash drive, so hopefully I can bring my VTuber model and I can V2 while I'm playing some Voltex. We'll see. Not sure. Look up Skygray in Google Images. What happens if you do that? Oh my god. Who is this? I think it's okay to show. I have the blur on safe search, so it should be okay. Dude, this girl stole my name. What is this? Oh, showing results for Skygray X. Who's Skygray X? That's not me, dude. What? No, it's just Skygray. What have I done? What have I done? You guys. Oh no. No. Listen. I cannot be higher than this guy. This is Skygray, for those of you that don't know. They have a Spotify. They're incredibly talented. They're an amazing musician. I mean, do they capitalize the capital S and capital G in their name? Yes. Is it like a political disagreement we've been having for the past 37 years? Absolutely yes. And I hate that they do this. But that's how they want to spell it. That's okay. It's okay. It's not my name. It's fine. Yeah, they make music. It's actually like... Pause. Let's listen to it. Yeah, game dev in your yapping stream. Don't worry, I got distracted. Don't worry about it. I do want to come back to this though. I need to... Okay, what's... Gray. Oh, perfect. What's your most played song? You don't have enough people to have that. Oh my god. Go put this on Spotify. You produce a song and have you feature in it so that way you could overtake them on Spotify. I don't want to. I like their music. I'm gonna do The Way I Love You. I think I've listened to it. Add to queue. Alright, so we go here. This is Skygray, not me. Music. It's like... It's kind of hot, though. Like... It's just like right proper music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd listen to this. You're like... You're cruising down the highway. Nope, that's not right. What are you doing right now? You're like on a beach with your friend. Okay, all right. Let me paint you a picture. Get me back to the intro. Okay, all right. You're on a beach on vacation, right? You can hear the waves coming up and down the shoreline, or like... Right. You've got your significant other. They're in the beach chair next to you, right? You're both under an umbrella. And they're reading a book or whatever it is they enjoy doing. Mine would probably be playing Fire Emblem on their Nintendo Switch, but don't worry about it. Sun setting in front of you is your closest personal friends who love you and care about you very much playing beach volleyball. I don't know where I'm going with this, but... There wasn't really I thought there was going to be like a drop there. Look, it's fine. You know what? Just be happy. That's a good song, all right? Don't... The hell you were talking about. Yeah, this is Skygray. Is it... Yeah. There you go. Go back to the song I was listening to. There's just some IRL stuff of you when you Google your name. Really? Hold up. Pause. Let me scroll down. I don't see it. But that doesn't mean it's not there. Wait, if I Google... What about Skygray face reveal? Does that work? No. I don't see my face. I see faces, but none of them are mine. So, that's good at least. Alright. Yeah, I don't have any on mine. I don't see myself here, which is good. That's I don't know who that is. Is this also the same? It's the same guy, I think. Yeah. There's my short, my YouTube short. It's the group photo you had with some Osu players? What? Wait, what? hang on. Holy shit. This is the oldest picture of me I've ever seen in my life. Wow. This was like... Oh, Sheep's in it too. Dude, I miss these guys. Don't look it up, but it's fine. Ah. That was when I met Ease and Zeklua. 2019 meetup photo? Oh yeah. Good times. My music is very good times. That's the one? That's so funny too. That's baby Skygray in there. The fluffy hair. Got fluffy hair now still. And back when I didn't know how to like smile properly and only wear flannels. So not my best arc, but definitely one that we all have to go through, you know what I'm saying? Really want to look it up. I wouldn't recommend it. The broccoli cut. A little bit, yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you want to see what my face looks like, it's pretty easy to see. Your hair's still fluffy? Oh, it's very fluffy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got it cut yesterday, so it's not like as fluffy because when I get my hair cut, I get it washed, so it's like flat right now. Because my hair, I only wash my hair like once a month or once every 2 months. You look the same as in 2019. False. Don't do that. Don't put that evil on me. I look weirdly. I don't look much older, but I look different. Like I'm way more active now than I was in 2019. So like I'm more like stockier, I guess. I don't know. That's legit my hair when I don't style it. Yeah, it's not. It's like a fun casual look for sure. But I I like being a little more styled up right now. Hey Mustafa, how's it going? It shows me you, Bank. Whoa. You have a Steam and content warning. I do not. I don't cut it for a few months to get out of bed. That's my hair. Yeah, I get my hair cut like once every 6 months or so. Once it gets to about that length, I cut it. Don't put that evil on me. You look fine in that photo. I do look cute in real life. Oh, you guys are too nice. That's so I can't take this. I don't know how to take compliments. My friends also said I looked cute today. I'm getting overwhelmed. It's too much. I fold under compliments, dude. I literally, it's not that I don't know how to take them. Like, it's not that I go like, no, that's not true. Like, I'm not one of those people. I'm just like, what, like, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to downplay it. I just, I just don't know what to say. I lock up, dude. So I would consider myself to be a very confident person. Like if this is our graph, right? And this is confidence. I feel like I'm pretty regularly at like 80-90%. Like if this is confidence and this is arrogance, right? I feel like I'm about at this line most of the time, right? But the problem is it's a continuous function, and if anything happens, like someone that's just a little bit too cute shows up, or someone gives me a compliment, I don't know why this happens, but it just goes like zoop. And so people are like, oh, do you have low confidence? It's like, no, I have really high confidence. It's just when it becomes observed, it becomes low confidence. But like, if you were to ask me right now, my confidence level, I'm really a pretty confident guy. I'm chilling. But like when you instance it, when you access my confidence variable, the getter function has like a minus 90% modifier. I don't really know why. Really annoying. It's probably anxiety, but ow, don't worry about it. Oh, I caught the hamburger. I'm gonna try to eat it. Didn't do. Schrodinger's confidence. Speaking of Schrodinger's confidence, back to making video games. So here's our game. We have the action thing working. Right now, the game is paused and it's waiting for us to take an action in the battle. So I don't know how I want to do combat. And we have a little bit of time, so I have time to think about it. part of me is like, just keep it as simple as possible and don't worry about it. Like, just have attack, item, something, like run, I guess, or escape, and just have it be really basic. And then they take their turn, you take your turn. But part of me wants to be able to like click your player characters and like have them do actions and then they attack on a timer or something. But I think that's silly. Let's just keep it simple. All right, so it's our turn. The character needs to. I have time to think about it. Famous last words. Yeah, if you want to see another graph of my confidence, here's the game jam confidence, and here's how many days left. Days left. This is when we have 9 days left. Like when we start the jam, I'm here, and I do a real quick like until we get to 1 day left, and I'm like, I don't know, man. So long as it can be put into a web page, it's good enough. Ship it. But this is the land of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This is like, yeah, we should have an open world crafting survival system, and this is like, I'll just use a text box, and if it can't be clicked because it's in front of the UI, I don't care. Days left is a number that goes down as it goes right is cursed. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a fucked up axis. How about I do ignore this axis? This is my axis. I'm just on the left side. What the fuck would this axis even be then? 10? My man does not know how to graph in 2D. So much less curious if it was just labeled as T. Ah, the old physics trick. What should this number be? Have you tried a letter? Speaking of school, you know how we were talking about paradoxes yesterday? I accidentally engineered one today at school. So I go to a language school in Japan, right? Right? And in Japan, and look, this is a cultural difference, and I totally understand why this is a thing culturally. It doesn't vibe with me, but I'm in a different culture's country, and I should respect the cultures and norms that are here. We do some dumb things in America that I don't agree with. There are going to be things in Japan that I don't agree with. How it goes. One of the things in Japan is like teachers are above students in terms of like status, right? So like my language teachers are theoretically above me in like societal order, right? And to be honest, they do a really good job of playing it kind of loose with that because they understand that people coming from Western cultures, that's not really how it works. Like people that come over from China, it's kind of like the same vibe, but people that come over from like America or parts of Europe, it's not really how we operate there. So if I use like the wrong formal language with my teachers, they don't call me out on it. They're like, whatever, you probably didn't mean it, or if you did, honestly, we don't care that much. But a consequence of this is that students' ideas, like teachers can't implement students' ideas in practice. So like, an example of this is one of my friends wanted to switch classes, and they wouldn't let her switch classes, not because the idea was bad, but because it was an idea from the student, right? So like the reasoning is, you are lower than us in the status, so we shouldn't be taking ideas from. And again, I don't agree with this, but I'm in a different place. Respect the culture, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is our first piece of knowledge, right? The second piece of knowledge is that the class that I'm in has homework, and I legitimately did not think it was necessary to do the homework to pass the class, because I figured, like, one, I don't care if I pass or fail this class, whatever. And two, like, I'm a customer of the school, so like if I don't want to do the homework because that's not something I want to do, I didn't think it was going to affect me. Like, just from my own standpoint, I didn't want to do the homework because I was like, I'm paying for this thing. I'm going to study on my own because I think that's more useful than doing like the homework they give me, even though it's the same material, right? It's just like, I would rather study on my own than do the homework. It's just how I operate. And since this isn't like I'm not like graduating from the school or anything, I thought this was fine, and I wasn't really thinking about it. And they don't grade the homework anyways. I was like, okay, this is probably fine. Well, it turns out they don't grade it, but they check to make sure that you've like done it. So you can write whatever you want on the homework, and they just check that you like wrote something down, like you just attempted it, right? But since I had not done any of it, my entire sheet is just blank for the homework checks. And as per the rules of the school, you need to have some percentage of the check marks of the homework in order to go to the next class, which honestly, like, is in retrospect pretty reasonable. It wasn't made clear to me that that was the rule, but I understand the rule as it is now. If I would have known that that was the case, I probably would have done it. But either way, again, I'm like a customer of this school, right? And in the current class we have, so they're broken up into like 8 levels of the class, so like level 1 through 8. And they're roughly like levels, they go from 1 to 8. So like 1 and 2 are like roughly N5 level. I think like, or N5 is really low actually. So N5 is like level 1. 2 and 3 are like N4, and then 4 to like 7 are N3, right? Yeah, something like this. And I'm currently in the 4th one. So like I took an N3 pretest and I technically passed, but just barely by like not a good margin. So I'm in the 4th class and I got in this semester like a 60%, which is a passing grade, but I would rather, I'm team fundies, right? I'm team fundamentals. I would rather retake the class I didn't do so well in and get like a better score than move on to the next class where I feel like I'm missing that base knowledge, right? So we have now constructed everything that I need for the paradox to have occurred. Okay. So I would like to repeat the class because I want to get a higher score and have my fundies locked in. And this isn't a real school. I'm not like going for a graduation. This isn't college. I'm paying for the class. If I think it's more worth my time and money to repeat, I'd rather repeat. Okay. Okay. I didn't do the homework, which means I currently cannot move to the next class. And finally, the teachers don't want to accept my idea because it's coming from a student. So my idea is that I would like to repeat. So I want to repeat. Okay. I want to repeat the class, but this is my idea. So we can't have me repeat the class. We need me to go to the next class because I technically passed the class. Okay? So I am not allowed to fail the class. Okay? I didn't do any of the homework, so I'm currently failing the class. Because again, I didn't realize it was necessary. Me being dumb, again, I didn't know the rules of the game before I played them. So they're in an interesting situation where if I don't do the homework, I will fail the class. But because I want to fail the class, I'm not allowed to fail the class. So I will be moving on to the next class. But I can't move on to the next class because I have failed this class. But my grades for the class are not a failing grade. So I talked to the teacher today, and she also didn't know what to do with this situation. Like, I was like, can I repeat? And she's like, well, no, you have to go to the next class. And I was like, okay, then I just won't do the homework. I just won't turn it in and I can repeat the class. She's like, well, no, you need to do the homework. And I was like, but if I just don't do the homework, then I'll just fail the class, right? And she's like, well, you can't fail the class. You need to go to the next class. You're not allowed to just like retake the classes. That's a silly idea. And I was like, away we go. Is this issue still not been resolved? So it happened 2 months ago? Yeah, I moved up from the last one. I talked to them a little bit, but I decided to move up. And maybe I'll do it again for this class, but it's just a funny... It's a funny situation we found ourselves in. So what happens? What happens if I just don't... What happens here? I'm just saying hi, so I got stuff to enjoy your stream. Alright, take it easy, man. It's good to see you. Can you just say I want to move ahead? How would that work? Yeah, then they'd have to fail me. I'm gonna do my own thing. There you go. Yeah, this happened 2 months ago too, and I wish I would have retaken the class. Because the same thing, I got like a 60% in the 3rd class as well. Which, like, again, I grasped most of it, but I would rather like run it back and really lock it in. Check Discord again soon, please. Got it. Oh my god. He's perfect. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. Hey, Miss Puffles, how's it going? He's kind of dancing. He's kind of going with the music a little bit. This is a rave duck, brother. I love it. Ducking awesome. Oh, you. Sorry, I leaked the DM. I'm good at work. You're hoping you're having a good work jam. Or work day. Work jam. God. Next evolution of Game Jam. You speed it up, it looks hilarious. Fortunately, I lack the technology. Teacher Ixia stuff working. No, I talked to her more, and she's like, well, you can... She's like, if you want to retake it, you have to talk to a different teacher, or you have to talk to, like, the head principal if you want to retake and explain your reasoning to them. And I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work. But we kind of reconciled. I'm going to try to do... I don't even know if I have, like, most of the homework, to be honest. I'll do what I can if it's not too much, like, work, but, yeah. Am I a furry? Of course not. What? Yeah, gross. I'm a scaly. No, I'm just kidding. No, but if you're into it, just be into it. You know what I'm saying? I probably aren't, but, like, I know about E621, you know? So where does that put me? I don't know. I don't know where do I live then? Same thing goes in Turkey. It's such a weird, like, again, it's not my culture, so I respect it. I don't understand it, but it's not my job to understand. Sometimes it's my job to just realize that this is the... Oh my god. Look at it go. What is E621? How do I... It's an image board. It's an image board. That's it. But it's an image board, an informational furry site. Yes. Yeah. It's like Danboru, but for furries. And if you don't know what Danboru is, then please continue living your life the way that you've been living it. Some things are better left unknown. I guess most people use like Gelboru now. I remember when that website was new. Anyways, that's enough about Boru sites. Use Danboru often. I want to still see if this works. Hang on. Let me just make sure. Okay, I wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything being leaked here. If you type this into Google, what used to happen was that the site is unlisted. The Danboru site is unlisted in Google because Google doesn't want to show you it because it's basically a porn site. But the tag sites were not unlisted. So it used to be the case that if you Googled Danboru, it would display one of the archived tags as one of the web pages. And I don't know why it happened. But for like 7 years, the tag that was archived on Google was bike shorts. Damn, it's just listed now. Oh, that's the worst. It used to only be bike shorts. So the entire, like, all of the searches wouldn't work. Turn it off, maybe? No. No. But that used to be the portal in. All roads lead from biker shorts. I have no idea why. I have no idea why that one was archived and, like, slipped through the filter. But it's very funny to me. You've looked into it more than I thought? Did you see my browsing history? It had nothing there. What are you talking about? Like, I'll do it again. And Boru. There's nothing. Ow. There's nothing here. What are you talking about? Nothing, dude. Just animated artists? You want to look at some artists? Ow. Now if I click this button, my stream gets demonetized. Funny. Safe Boru, by the way. It's great for looking up images. You want no porn? Well, less porn. Still a little bit. Ow. Okay. All roads lead to Rome because Roman roads are sturdy. Ow, sturdy as hell. Oh, my head. Getting a headache. Is this what happened when my only redeem is throwing things at? Maybe this is a self-inflicted problem, huh? That reminds me I need to turn the volume down before a mod clicks the button. Otherwise it'll explode my eardrums. You caught fish before? Oh my god. Why did you look at that site? I tried to warn you. I'm not responsible for any actions found or discovered on any Boru sites. There's no more chat for me anymore. I don't know how to communicate with this. Does this make you happy? What's happening? Oh, we're just making games. Okay, so The UI is currently sort of paused. It's waiting for our input here. So we need signals on the player. Yeah. Bro uses Chrome on off stream. No, I use Safari because I still use my phone. 10k clouds. Whoa. I do want to set Lava Lamp back up to use the Twitch regimes because they're super robust. I should have done it with the Twitch regimes the whole time, and no one even asked if that was possible. It's not like 37 of you said, hey, you should use the Twitch regime. Then I said, oh, I want to do it in the chat like an idiot. That definitely didn't happen. It was definitely that no one brought it up. Curiosity kills the cat, as they say. You know, I'd rather live as a curious cat and die than to live as a cat that just never discovers anything. How many points do you have? I have infinity. I'm too powerful. Look, I can just click buttons. You can't stop me. I'm gonna hydrate for myself. Viridian probably has like 30k or something. Spitting life lessons? God, I love when idioms just fail to work for me. What custom TTV commands as a bot? Made a Discord bot a little less of a pain, but never touched the Twitch API. Funny you should mention that. So we have in the Discord Twitch RPG. So we have a thing for bot commands. So we built a like a Twitch RPG bot that runs out of JavaScript and like connects to a server and then connects to the Twitch API. But we were doing all the commands through Discord and like kind of shit. Kind of bait. Not TTV, just mean Twitch chat bot. Oh, I see. Yeah, this was a chat bot. Well, this was a Discord bot. We were gonna do a chat bot, but the rate limit was not high enough for it. There's like a whisper rate limit that we were not vibing with. Okay, so to make progress in the jam, what do we got? Yeah, so this is us executing our turn. So what we need to do is open up to be accepting things from the UI. So we're gonna have some state here. State variable. No focus regime. I should turn the focus regime back on. How do I start on Osu? So glad. Okay. You've asked secretly 2 questions. 1, how do I enjoy Osu? How to play? And 2, how to get good? Which question do you want the answer to? Because they're different things. I actually don't specifically enjoy playing games like Sound Voltex and Osu. Like if they were offline, I probably would not play them. I enjoy them. Like I play Waka offline still sometimes. They're fun games, but I probably wouldn't play them if they were offline. This is what I find enjoyable. My eyes aren't working. Have you tried opening them? And then unironically, have you tried eye drops? Number 2, okay. Here's the secret to how to get really good at anything in the entire universe. Step 1, go to bed. Sleeping is when you learn things. Figure out a sleep schedule that works for you, and figure out how to get at least 8 hours of sleep. The thing is, you probably don't need 8 hours of sleep. Some people do, some people don't. I'm an idiot baby, and my preferred amount of sleeping is 9 hours because I'm just stupid. To make some attacks for Chicken and Gobo? Probably not, because I'm just going to have them shuffle forward because it's just a game jam game, so don't worry about the attack. First thing is go to bed. This is when you learn things. The second thing is workout. Cardio is best, but do what you can. As dumb as this sounds, this will protect you from injuries, like injuring your hands. So like if you do rock climbing, you will protect your hands from being injured for playing Osu. Sleep 4 hours at night, 4 hours in class. Jesus Christ. I sleep 4 a.m., I wake up at 7 a.m. Your quality of life will improve so dramatically when you just start getting regular sleep. And look, I'm with you. I fucking hate that. I don't want to go to sleep on time. I want to stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning playing Civilization 5 with the Brave New World expansion pack. Listen. I hear you. I understand you. And every once in a while, break the rules, you know? Don't be a routine Andy. That's boring. But 99% of the time, try to follow a schedule. Your body, you will feel better. Go get 9 hours of sleep tonight. Just everyone in the stream, try your best to get full 9 hours of sleep tonight. Just try it. You will wake up tomorrow ready to fight God or become him. Maybe I should do that now. Go get some sleep. Go get some sleep. You need 10? That's fine. That's totally, you gotta find what you need. And I'm sorry, some people need 4, some people need 10, and I'm sorry whatever you rolled. I'm sorry. Before I go to sleep, do you need music? Not at the moment. But maybe. If you come back tomorrow, I'll have a better idea for when I wake up. Not ATM, but I have to watch my stream. Don't sacrifice sleep to watch my stream. Don't do that. They're gonna do my chem finals due tomorrow, and I started 20 minutes ago. You will do better if you get sleep. Trust me, I've pulled enough all-nighters. Even if it's sleeping for 3 hours, you will do better on your chem final if you take the time to get some sleep. Staying up all night is not the answer. See you later, Owen. Wouldn't be sleeping right now anyways. All right, fair enough. Only work on my legs, but yes, I've experienced volleyball. Even if it's only your legs, you are protecting yourself from injury. The more you move your body, the more blood flow is going around your body, the more you get your heart rate pumping and stuff, the more protected you are from like injuries and overusing your hands and not being in tune with your body. Like even doing volleyball, rock climbing, running, lifting, going to the gym, leg press, whatever, you get more in tune with your body and how you feel. And so you just will recognize injuries faster, you'll heal from them faster. Just getting blood pumping around your body is ungodly good for you. So just as many times as you can, at least 3 times a week, try to get at least a half hour of something. And as you work out, you'll want to do it more and more. Number 3, food. You have to eat, not absolute trash garbage. This spot, this one sucks ass. If you eat really healthy for a very long time, working out also increases sleep quality. Working out also increases your ability to eat healthily, which is super weird. Kind of early, but can't sleep because you're used to sleeping at 2 a.m. Yeah, sometimes you have to walk it back slowly. Your body isn't good at just being like, we wake up at 7 a.m. now, and your body's gonna be like, no, the fuck we don't. But yeah, food. Try to eat healthier. Obviously, not everyone can afford to eat whole grains and fresh fruits and vegetables. Like, yeah, man, I would love to, but that's hard. So eat as healthily as you can. 4 is where we almost get to actually playing the video game. You want to schedule practice. The reason you do this is if you just play the game whenever you have free time, you will get better, for sure. But if you schedule practice, you will be way more focused when you're practicing, and you'll retain information faster. So there's 2 reasons for this. One, you're not worrying about when you're going to play the game when you're not playing it. And when you are playing the game, you're not worried about when you're not going to be playing the game. So like if you have scheduled time throughout your day, you're not worrying about like, oh, am I gonna have a chance to play OS today? Am I not gonna have a chance? Like, I really need to play. I haven't played today. I want to play every day. I don't know. If you just be like, hey, every day from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I play OSU, and then I stop playing after that, you're not going to worry about like your practice time. You're not going to worry about practicing too much or too little, whatever. It's literally to just clear your mind so you can focus as much as you can during the time you need to be focusing. Yeah. Number 5 is have a plan for how you want to practice. So for Sound Voltex, okay, so for OSU, when I played OSU, the way that I would practice is I did a certain routine for warm-up. So I played, I think it was Anhedonia. It was like a 10-minute map that's really slow and just gets my fingers warm. And the nice thing about having consistent warm-up is you don't have to think about like what you want to be doing for your warm-up if you just play the same thing over and over. And it'll put you in the right mindset for like actually practicing. So have a plan for your practice, and then have a plan for how you want to track your progress. So like in OS, a really good way to do this is to have folders of maps that you want to like clear or make progress on. So I had folders for 95%, 96% AC through to 99, then 99.5. And I would, when I would sight read a map, I'd put it into whatever folder it needs to go into. And then as I was playing, I could see myself move it from like a 95 to a 96 folder. And that was good feedback for me saying like, okay, the practicing is working. You need something to keep you motivated because otherwise it's going to feel like you literally never improve. And then you have like one day where you improve an insane amount, which is not the case. You improve every time that you play. It's just like actualizing that in a way that feels good for your brain. I often oversleep and I used an alarm app to fix that, but the app wasn't very good. Default alarm app on Android is kind of bare bones. Have any recommendations for alarm apps? Not really. I just set a lot of alarms. My first alarm is just vibration, so it's not loud, and then my second alarm is like noisy, so that I actually have to get out of bed, turn it off. We're working on it number one because it directly correlates to how good your quality of sleep will be, and in turn also increase the amount of hours you will sleep. Yeah, for me, sleeping's more important than exercise, but these two are probably interchangeable. If I don't sleep, I don't exercise well, and if I don't exercise well, it doesn't have the effect of like making me sleep better. But for some people, it's more important. It also helps with your mental a lot, so like some people value it more. Yeah, it'll vary for you. But then, okay, the sixth thing is to actually play the game. Play game. And unfortunately, and I'm so sorry to be the one to tell you this, but these four actually apply to everything. Well, I guess these three apply to everything that you do and aren't just when you're playing Osu, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm sorry. You're just supposed to do these things every day. It's the fucking worst. Also, if you do then, what kind of controller? So for Sound Voltex, I play on cab right now. Actually, at the actual arcade. I used to have a UNCon and then a Gamma controller. So I used to have. I had one of these for like at-home Sound Voltex. This basically just emulates the arcade cab. But if you look at an SDX cabinet, this is the actual cab, and so you play with like this part of the actual cab. Have a PC, have a monitor, have a pen, nothing. Oh, you don't have a PC, a monitor. If you don't have a PC, you cannot play the game. But some of the top players in Osu got there with like a mouse that was on a pillow with a trackpad on it, so don't worry about the peripherals, they're just preference. Arcade machine? Yeah. What happened to Lava Lamp? It's hibernating. Osu has a mobile version? It does, but it's trash. At least last time I checked it. Don't recommend it. Used to use a math alarm clock. Should have set it to lower settings for your knowledge, unless you want it to ring until your PC boots up and you get a calculator. And stop the ringing until you get Wolfram Alpha out. The math alarm clock, I like that idea, but like that would make me not like math, and I like liking math. Okay, so for state, we're gonna have our is turn active equals false. We're gonna execute turn. What? Oh, false. What? What? Did I spell false wrong? What is happening? Whatever, I don't care. Is turn active is false. When we execute the turn, is turn active is going to be true. And then turn ended emits. And when we emit this thing, we're going to say is turn active equals false. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. How many characters that you want to add to the game? Not yet. That I can think of. My apologies, I'm not a good project lead. But here's the thing, I press and press not go. The what? What do you mean by that? Turn. We want to wait to get input from the UI. Can we? I don't think we should do it like this. Can we do this? UI dot get input. That feels pretty bad. But we need this thing. This thing is gonna have a signal. Wait, what? This thing needs to have a signal for the character order. No, the battle option, the attack button. This has a signal. So the battle UI needs function get. Wait, how do I want to do this? Okay, so first we need the child reference here. So we're gonna say onReady var attack button equals Upper U, no, this is lower UI. Lower UI. Middle option. Back button, like that. On ready, we want to say attack button dot rest. Rest dot connect. And we're going to say on attack button pressed. And we can define this thing. So function on attack button pressed. We're going to say emit. So we're going to do, how do we do this? Attack button pressed dot emit, like that. Yo, Mesaka, thank you for the raid. Yo, how's it going? Thank you. Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? How was your stream? Look, I'm opening it right now, so I will have my answer no matter what. Check out the stream from 14. You streamed for 14 hours? How the fuck? How did you do that? My mind would be like melted. Dude, what? Stream most long and fun-ish. I like you're confident. You always stream for that long? This is 15 hours? You were playing Rabbit and Steel? Oh. My friends, we have found someone with immaculate taste. And satisfactory? So that's a fucking fast-ass fall if I've ever seen it. I'll give you a shout-out as well. How do you like it? How do you like Rabbit and Steel? I saw that game being in development for like 37 years. By 37 years, I mean like 20 minutes on Twitter, but still sick as fuck. Oh, so good. Just playing games today? Yo. What game are you playing? Were you playing Rabbit and Steel by chance? My friends keep bugging me to play it, but I haven't got around. I'm sorry. 15 what? Props? Yeah, 15. Yeah, 15 hours. Crazy, man. Well, welcome in. We're doing a game for the Godot Wild Gem right now. I'd show you, but it's currently broken. Rabbit and Steel at the start, I like it. Hell yeah, dude. It's literally all the fun of an MMO, but except I don't have to grind to like level 60. Which honestly should have just been the way that it always is, because that's the worst part. We don't have the budget for 15 hours streaming. I don't have the visa for 15-hour streams, my guy. Would be deported. Not really, probably be slapped on the wrist. Did some Disco Elysium afterwards for something slower paced. That's fair. I've never played that game. That's the top-down one, yeah? Go Elysium. I think that's the top-down or like isometric game, yeah? Yeah. I've been meaning to get around to this one, but I haven't played it yet. But it seems sick. God, I love art style like this, dude. It's just so clean. This is gonna sound kind of cope, but it reminds me of Dishonored. Which, like, I don't even know if that makes sense chronologically, but don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. It's okay. All right. So on this button press, we're gonna emit this signal. We need to declare this signal here. Signals, we're gonna say signal on attack button pressed, and then the player should connect to that signal here. So we're gonna do. You always mean to do something, but you never do it. Okay, listen, you don't have to attack me directly like that. Okay, all right. Oh, you certainly start a lot of projects and never finish them. Look, okay, you don't have. It's true, but you don't have to say it. Doing too many long streams in the last week. How does your voice not die? Because mine dies after like legit 2 or 3 hours. Well, apparently my model does too. Bye. See you later, Maddie. Gotta go. So one more hit before I sleep. That's fair. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Get good. I guess lots of water. I'm drinking so much. I don't know what to do. We need to connect to signals. So we need this thing, which we'll be in the scene, so we're allowed to use this scene reference. Is ready is called when we enter the scene tree for the first time. Question: do you vape, and is vaping good? I do not vape, but better than smoking cig. Better for you than cigarettes. It's not. I'd be hard pressed to say it's good. Also hydrate. Thank you. I don't recommend it, but if it keeps you away from smoking cigarettes, it's definitely better than that. That's why it was invented, actually. One of the greatest life-saving technologies of our generation, of our time, has been vaping. It's saved like millions of lives, and it's what is it called in the note? And all its children already. Yeah, but so if I were to prefab the player character, would the prefab all the ready for the first time it came into the scene? Because if it's not out, if it's not in the scene when it gets called, it won't have the reference to the battle UI yet, because it'll be in its own scene when it gets created. I remember this being a problem last time. Toby the Owl, thank you for the follow. Get really into chewing gum instead of smoking, or collect Pez dispensers. I'm a big gum fanatic. You know, kids these days and they're mewing, get on my level. I chewed like 7 packs of 5 gum a week, all right? How am I? I'm great. How are you? Did you know that e-girls are called something else now? Man, that's so crazy, Ishav. I didn't know that. Huh. That's crazy. You're good? Great to hear. How are things in the owling world? I feel like maybe this could be called, you know what? Why am I trying to future-proof myself? Just do it here, make it work. I'll make it work fastly. Battle UI dots. Wait. Well, at the very least I should have the signal here. Scene reference. We're gonna say var battle UI equals % battle UI. And this can be on red. What is this? Why are they talking in my music? I kind of like it. Daft Punk homework vibes, but there can't be 2 of us talking. Alright, here we go. Here. Thought it was a surprise attack? I'm sorry. Chewed a pack today, I'm fucked. Just, it's fine. You can chew gum, it's all good. Gotta chew Hubba Bubba? Nah, dude, that's like F tier gum. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Think Cuban needs to be crushed with your mouth as an exercise? That's exactly why it's F tier. The watermelon one kind of goes hard though. Want a break from the ads? Oh, I need to run ads soon, actually. You want to make it to a separate scene and load from where? You do load path instantiate, add to the scene. Ready because the scene gets added to the scene. Yeah, I just remember there being something wacky, but I'm gonna do it like this, and when it breaks, complain about it. That's my strategy. Dots. Oh, this needs to be battle UI. Now it should have the signal. It should have attack button pressed dot connect. Execute attack. This. So execute turn. What it should do. Save variables. We should do this. Think we'll lurk and disappear. Not very tired. You don't have to. You don't even have to lurk. You can just leave. It's okay. Go get some rest. Get some water. Rest your voice for 14 hours of streaming. You absolute monster. Congratulations. Thank you for your hard work. And thank you for the raid. I hope to see you around again. I hope to catch one of your streams next time. And it'll be easy because you streamed for 14 hours. I remind you that's more than half of the day. Thank you again. Get out of here. Go rest. Okay, so for state variables here, we're gonna say var is turn active. That's when we execute the turn, what we're gonna do is say is turn active equals true. And this is a boolean. And it equals false. What's wrong? Cannot type. Ugh. Frick off. So we can now go to the process frame. We can go to process here, so we can say function process. This takes in delta. We're going to say, oh, we don't need this actually. We don't need this yet. So is, oh, we can do this. Function execute attack. If is turn active, what the? If is turn active, then we can execute our attack. So if turn is active, then we can do this. So this shouldn't be this. This should be on attack button pressed. like this. On attack button pressed. If turn is active, then we execute attack. And for now, execute attack will simply be function execute attack, print, got him. Executes the player. Signal events. Take this, put it over here. Signal events on attack button pressed, received from UI. That's good. That's good. Cool. So now, we don't want to do this. This will be in the execute attack, and this is what will let us change to the next person's turn. Let's see if this works. Everyone moves in. I click this. I have got him in the chat. It's no longer my turn. It should be the enemy turn. So we'll work on that next. Perfect, dude. We're getting there. Any anime recommendations? Atch Pochi. Place to place. I like that one a lot. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to run some ads and get some water and rest my voice for a moment. So let me grab the... Yep. Wait, I don't want a GIF. I want a video. There we go. All right. This is for you. If it'll load. Come on. One time? Load for me? There we go. I'll play this for you. Water is optional too. I don't believe that is true, actually. And I will be right back. You can also look my YouTube recommendations now too. R-E. Enjoy. Ads. Smile. This is for you. Cool. All right, I'll be right back. You want Jetpack Joyride? I can, you know what? Who am I to deny you what you truly seek? 30 minutes of gameplay. Perfect. Perfect. It's only 3 minutes of ads, but hopefully this will keep you satiated. All right, BRB. Dude, where the fuck are we right now? I was eating some. I was having a snack. I'm muted. Yeah, I'm muted. Sorry. Oops. I was trying to get to the silly game where they like. It's like the dude and they run through the different gates. Yeah, like this, but like I want the actual like game. I'm confused. And I tried googling it and like, where the hell are we right now, bro? The fuck? What are these? This just looks like shitty Crash Bandicoot. I'm still eating. One moment. Sorry. Dude, the 3-minute break is so nice. Holy. This is how I'm streaming from now on, 100%. This is so much better. No more like silly ad breaks that just come up fucking in the middle of me talking about things. I'm different now. Enjoy your snack. There's a handful of peanuts. It was amazing. Fucking love nuts, dude. Oh, they're so good. Rosam, konbanwa. How are you? Do people say that often in Japanese? What is the equivalent of how are you? I'm assuming people don't go around and be like, ah, genki desu ka? Like, yeah, that literally. No, like, what's like the... Because like in English, when people say like, how are you? They don't need it. They don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Genki desu. How about you? Boku mo genki da. ちょっと眠い。昨日、4時間だけ寝ました。そして今日とても眠い。大丈夫。もっとじゃない。まあ、ゲーム使えます。うん。作れます。Damn it. 使えます and 作れます。All of the time, I flip them. 作れます。使えます。使えます is like, can use. 作れます can make. You look at this. Look. 使える? I wasn't even close. Nice. Woo! Okay, Rosam, this isn't at you. But, so, I can read this. I cannot read this. So I'm like very dyslexic. I don't know how to say. I have can't read disease. That's what this kanji means. So it is so hard for me to read this because I get like all dyslexia. So what is this? I am a game. I am a Romanji unable to read person. I can't pull it off. I'm so sorry. I'm not like throwing shade at you. This is entirely a me problem. ゲームを作ってましたか？少しだけ今コンバットを作ります。作っています。でも the like process flow is kind of weird because I need like I don't want to use a wait. I don't want to have a wait in my code, but I need to wait for this thing to get the action from the player. And I think we got around it with this. Like it waits for the player action to execute the attack. But it's still not working exactly right. Gotta go now, bye. Take it easy, Shay. I fucked up your name. I'm sorry. Look, I'm doing my best. I was eating almonds. I love almonds. Oh my. Almonds? 10 out of 10 nut. I understand what he's saying in Nihongo. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, can you? Hanasemasu ka? Ippuengi-san? Nihongo hanasemasu ka? Boku wa dekinai. Not yet. Give me 2 more years to cook. Then maybe. I am getting to the point now where my like knee-jerk reactions to saying words are converting into Japanese. So like like if I see something that's really tall, even if I am like I can be speaking English with my friends, right? But if I see something that's really tall or something that's really expensive, I won't say like, "Oh, that's expensive." I'll say like, "Ah, aka," even though I'm in English mode. Like the context switching isn't as strong anymore. But it goes both ways because now when I'm speaking Japanese, I will flow into English really effortlessly. Like there's no more bump for the context switch. There's no more pause, which is bad. Because I'll be speaking Japanese to someone and we'll be like good and chillin', and then I switch to English without really realizing it, and they're like, hmm? 日本語がわかりません? I think you meant to say わかりません. 頑張れ. 将来日本語が. Just remember what I watched in anime. That reminds me of when I dated a girl that spoke German, and she was like, "Do you know any German?" And I was like, "Well, I know one phrase that means I don't know how to speak German." And she's like, "Oh, you should say it." And I said it, and she looked at me and she goes, "I don't know what the fuck you just said." And I was like, "Ah, well, I look like a fool." Nah, she was cool though. She always carried a pocket knife with her. I don't know why I told you that. It was handy. I got a box once, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I don't have a knife." And she's like, "Here you go, use mine." And she'd been like hanging out with me for like 3 months, and she just had a pocket knife in her back pocket the entire time. Like always. Like a big one. None of this is important. Think you meant I don't know? Yeah, that's how it, yeah. It's all good. It's like pink and metallic-y and shiny. Typical German behavior. She was American, she just spoke German. But is that a normal German thing? Chura, are you here? Chura, do you have a pocket knife on you right now? I do remember, so my roommates at the time in college spoke German, and so I brought her over to our house, and the topic came up. She's like, "Oh, I speak German," and my roommate was like, "Oh, I speak German," and so they're like, "Oh, do you want to talk in German?" So they started talking in German to each other. And then at one point, she just looks over at me, says something, and then turns back to my roommate, and they both start laughing. And to this day, I have no idea what she said because neither one of them will tell me. What was said? What was it? I need a translator, dude. What? Fine. I'm destined to never know, and I'm okay with that. Speaking of never knowing, let's get this thing working. Probably something bad. Nah, my roommate and I were chill. He wouldn't say anything bad, I think. Okay, when the active character is done, awaiting active character equals false. So in the process frame, if is in battle and we're not awaiting an active character. I have to cough 1 moment. Depends on what region from the city you live in. I carry a fake butterfly bottle opener. That's rad. Can you do like the butterfly knife tricks? Wait, unless you meant like a butterfly, like that's different than a butterfly knife. That's possible. I didn't think. Takes that long, Mustafa? I probably was on a tangent and didn't read your comment in time, but yes, it takes that long. Don't know what we were talking about. Oh, how long it takes to learn the language. Yeah. Japanese is really hard. They speak like 5 different languages in Japan. They just call them different like forms. There's like talk with your friends form, talk with a stranger form, talk with a customer form. There's even people that take like entire classes on how to just speak Keigo, which is like business Japanese. Rusty, but not that good, but basic movements I have down. To open and close the knife? God, that's so sick. You're so cool. What the fuck? So sick. Okay, I want to see active character. So do we get a new active character? Because I don't see the UI updating. So this is us. We're now set. We're the active character. I click this, and now we go to the next one. So why? We need to reinsert ourselves into the list. Right. That's what we need to do. Waiting active character false. Reinsert active character into the list. How's the game jam going? It's going pretty well. It's going all right. You want to go to Korea though? Korea's probably easier to learn than Japan. I think Japanese is the hardest for like Latin-based languages to learn. No idea how I'm gonna learn the language. I mean, if you're in Seoul, I think you can get by with English while you're learning, and like immersion is one way to learn really fast. But honestly, just practicing every day, like 30 minutes to an hour every day. What is it? What is it like? Consistency. I remember the quote. Damn it. Something. Persistence and average intelligence has accomplished more than genius ever will. That's it. You just need consistency with language learning. That's it. That's it. Literally, that's the most important thing. Most important thing. It's consistency. He says, not being consistent. It was actually made by a linguist to be like easier to learn. I heard that, but I never knew if it was true or not. But if that's true, that's so sick. I thought Mandarin was harder. Mandarin's easier. It's not easy. I'm not gonna go on record and say it's easy. It's hard as fuck, but Japanese is the hardest like linguistic delta between English and any other language. How's Japan on these things? No, like carrying weapons or anything, right? Yeah, you know, like not even carrying knives. I can't pronounce some words. Yeah, Mandarin is hard, dude. Mandarin is really not fucking easy. No, it's I would never be on record saying it's easy. If anyone that knows more than one language, fucking pat yourself on the back. That's fucking insane. I want to learn Japanese, but too busy. Yeah, I mean, you have to sacrifice something to do it. And if you look at your life and say, there's nothing I'm willing to sacrifice to learn Japanese, like I want to, but I just don't have the room for it. Sucks, but it is what it is. At least you're realizing, like, I'd be happier thinking like, oh, I can't learn this language because I don't have the time, and legitimately thinking that, than being like, oh, I've always wanted to, but I'm not able to. Like, you realize why. And if something comes up in your life when you get more time to be able to do it, then great, go for it. Does Cantonese and Mandarin count as separate languages? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Right behind schedule as this. Oh no. Turkish and Korean are similar. Really? I've never heard that. I figured Korean is Proto-Chinese? Based on... Oh, wow, it's not. Wow. Yeah, it's Altaic. Turkish, Mongolian, and Japanese. Huh. It was also heavily influenced by Chinese, but adapted its own writing system. Wow. Neat. Wait, is Japanese? It's not Proto-Chinese either? I didn't know that. I thought it was. Huh. There are more mistakes you can make, so if you're young, just try stuff out, man. It doesn't work, you got a whole lot of life left. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Completely agree. And also, no one is ever old. You're never too old to do them. Languages are interesting to research. It's just crazy how much difference, like, just like, how did languages like French and German are so far apart, but they're both Latin based? Like, how did this happen? What language is French based on? I think it's Latin, right? Yeah, vulgar Latin. You don't have to do them dirty like that, but all right. German is Latin as well, right? A combination of Thuringian Upper Saxon. The fuck? What? Something like people say I'm snapping when I'm speaking Cantonese with the nicest tone. I don't know, bro. I got nothing for you. That shit seems hard. You have to learn the words, and then you have to learn the grammar, and then it turns out you're still wrong because you use the wrong tones. Like, okay. Okay. This is the active character. Their current speed is 0. We need to get their new speed and insert them back into the list. What is the best way to do that? Probably pop from the list. You should still be the front of the list. Is there any reason you would ever not be? I don't think so. We're going to pop you and reinsert you. So, active character 0.pop. This seems... I'm trying to be way more efficient than I need to be, and I'm interview brained right now. This is not the way we should do this. We should simply say, how How do we map back to this? It should be in the 0th spot. So this dot speed action value equals how do we get the action value? Add to active characters. What is it for this thing? Yeah. We should put this in a function. Calculates base or calculate action value. Active character. We make this function. Function calculate action value. Character. And then we do this. We say this thing right here. Turn. Excuse me? Where's my... Yeah, give me that. Did I not yoink it correctly? Weird. I don't know why that happened, but alright. We can do this here. Calculate action. Character. And then we can do it here as well. Are you happy now? It's a prime, not a normal sub. Okay, you happy now? Gotta go quick something myself. Take care. Take it easy, Mustafa. Thanks for stopping by. Calculate action value active. Yep. And then we just say sort the list. Active characters dot sort, custom sort, and same thing. We need this lambda from earlier. So I'm actually gonna make this function into. I'm gonna do this function custom or character sort callable. What's this? Expected arguments. I gave you arguments. They're right here. Do you not? What are you on about, huh? We go here. Equals this thing. Return. What is? Oh, it's you're broken. Where are we right now? Who is broken? Something's broken. How do active characters function subtract value from all characters active? Something's like fucked. Sorry, I'll rechat in just a second. What's wrong here? This looks fine. Character sort callable. Or custom character sort callable. There's a word that's func here. That's now you're missing a parenthesis. Function here subtract. What? If I just click save and then I do this, you have a thing. What are you talking about? Expected closing after call arguments. What the fuck? I think it's just read that already. Hey Mage, how's it going? Constant slangs, you have to keep up with or you're just old. Yeah, it's hard. English has that too. But my English is like kind of frozen because I don't have a lot of English. Grew up trilingual, but it wasn't so good for me though. Now I can read, write, and speak in two. The other I can only speak, but I'm also heavily dyslexic. Oh, join the club, bro. I'm so sorry. God, I hate being dyslexic. I started looking for a dev job, but I have no formal experience in the field. Like, annoying. Yeah, the first one's the hardest. How do you get in the field as your experience? As every job needs N plus 5 years. Yeah. Yep. It's hard. First one's the hardest. So don't be afraid to just literally take anything at all. But after your first one, it gets so much easier to trust. All right. Why? This is actually like broken. What happened? Add to active characters. You're fine. Process. Begin battle. It doesn't see this for some reason. You're the reason why. So this needs to be here. There we go. Now, what's wrong with you? Another parenthesis missing somewhere? Is it this? Sort custom. You're good. Should be okay. Player is 0, enemy is 34. I click this button. Enemy is now 0, player is 32. I click the button again. Nothing happens because it's the enemy turn. Perfect. All right, turn order works. All the experience I've had is on personal stuff. It's frustrating at the point where I might just say heck it anyways. I mean, the market also sucks right now at Lucid, and I'm sorry. It's just the tech sine wave. It will get better. I think it's still a very worthwhile thing to pursue. I wish you the best of luck. I'm sorry that it sucks right now. I really am. But it feels like it's going up again, at least in my opinion. But I feel your pain. I'm looking for jobs right now too. It's just hard out there. Stick at it. You'll get something eventually. No, you will. I believe in you. He said, having literally no more information about you than your username on. But yeah, I'll spread some positivity. Why not? Make a portfolio of your projects. If you have anything you work on as proof of skill and proof of knowledge. Yeah, for sure. If you can just throw it up on like a free tier S3 bucket, immediately makes you stand out compared to other candidates. So highly recommend. Yeah, portfolios are really nice. Especially when I was an interviewer, I could just look at them. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Make sure you put your stuff out there in the interview process. They won't have a clue if you don't show. That's true as well, yeah. I put my itch page in my interviews now. If it works, it works. Okay, so now we need the enemy to be past the active character turn. So here we have execute turn, which is abstracted at the moment to await 5 seconds. So we can go here, function execute turn super, which will make it so that the turn orders just work. So player 0, enemy 34. I click this button. Enemy 0, player 32. It should be my turn again after. Why is that not working? Oh, because the emit has to be here. So watashi wa back this. Okaeri. What is it? The signal here? It's the signal. Turn ended. Turn ended dot emit. Oop, there. Alright, click. Go here. Click. Enemy is 0, player 32. After 0.5 seconds, it should switch back. Weird. Why isn't this triggered? Come up, I take my turn. We're here. If turn ended emit. So it should be my turn now? This got emitted. Weird. The heck? Is this getting emitted? Is this working? On active character turn ended. Did I not connect to the signal? But of course, I didn't connect to the signal. No, I did. I did. That's okay. Let's see if these two signals are being called. So, connected. Both are connected. Perfect. So I click this. Go to here. Go back into the list. 0.5 seconds doesn't re-emit. All right. Well, that's what we need. Sky, I actually only popped in yesterday as you have Wild Jam in your title. I wanted to ask you if you have any tips for someone who has never worked on game dev before. In specific for scope management, part of the game. A few cool ideas, but I don't think I can implement many of the ideas in the current time frame. Am I lacking knowledge? Any good jam advice? My goodness, what a great question. Yes, I will hydrate. So, and to Mage, to answer your question, join a game jam. So, for people working on game jams, everyone has their own style. And so I don't think that this is necessarily a better or worse way of doing things. But if you'll notice with our game right now, our character is currently the right eye of the Godot icon, and the enemy is the top left corner. This is called, I'm gonna 50-50 horizontal slicing. You basically make the simplest working version of your game as fast as possible. So, like for example, our game, there's the combat part, there's the like town upgrade part, there's going to be like the lore tracking part. It's vertical slice, fuck yeah, 50-50 it. And then there's like the art, right? Art, town, combat, rapid prototyping. I think I like that better because it's more like sensible. Combat and then like the reset mechanic. I'm literally taking the combat and prototyping like the slice of the combat that is just doing the combat loop first. And the reason you do this is, one, you can see immediately if your game is fun or not. Even though it looks like absolute trash garbage, I can immediately tell if this is fun, and I'm already getting like the mechanics of the game to work. In the real game, it won't just say player 0, player 34, but this gives me feedback on if this system is working or not. This gives me feedback on if like things coming into the scene are working or not. So just get the simplest and fastest version of your game working, see if it's any fun, and then you can kind of build on that to expand. As for managing scope in a game jam, part of it just comes with the practice of joining more game jams. So like, no one has ever finished a game jam game and been like, I did everything that I wanted and nothing more, and there's nothing left on the table. No one has ever done that. I would ask you sort of the best of my life 2D models again. Hell yeah. Always good to see you, Bwangy. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. But the more game jams you do, the better you'll get at judging what like you think you're capable of doing in the week. And then whatever you set out to do, so long as you're building your game with like this slicing method, you can reevaluate every day. Like, I mean, don't take the, if it's like a week-long game jam, I don't think it's worth taking your time to be like, I think this will take 2 days, and like doing these kind of projections. But every day when you start and when you finish, think about like, okay, well, it took me this long to make this slice. How long do I think it's going to do for this? How long do I think it's going to take for this? How long do I think it's going to take for this? And even if you're completely wrong, just keeping this thought in mind as you go through day by day will help you like understand if you need to move past this part faster and move on to other things. But it just keeping these things in mind, like keep to reevaluate your progress at the end of every day. Like I literally have a notebook that I write down what I finished in that day. Just keeps your mind on top of like, let's say I get to day 5 and this is still all I have. I have to be like, okay, I don't have time for the town thing. So let's just work on getting the art and the reset mechanic going, and I just won't worry about this. Right now, I feel still confident that I have time for everything. But if I get to the end of tomorrow and this is all I have, I might have to clamp down the scope of other spots. But the nice thing is, since I started with this vertical slice of just getting the actual base game working as fast as possible, I know I will still have something to submit at the end of the day. What you don't want to do is like be working a little bit on this chunk and a little bit on this chunk and a little bit on this chunk and a little bit on this chunk, and then you don't tie the chunks together. This is how you end up with a lot of the game jam projects that are like an incredibly good game, but it's only one level. You're like, oh man, they just needed a little bit more time to like glue some stuff together. But yeah. But honestly, more than anything, you will find your own style the more game jams you do. Just join game jam. You have a deadline? Yes, next by the end of this week. So we have until the 23rd. We have to submit the night of the 23rd. And also, commit to not crunching. I know it's a game jam. I know you probably want to crunch, but it's just not worth it. Okay? All right. Don't crunch yourself for a game jam. Just a game jam. It is competitive, but you don't have to win. Okay. Make a scrum board. There's certain project managers. Don't. And then have stand-ups with your team every day to check how everyone's progress. Shut up. Don't make it into a job. Speaking of making it into a job, why? You're emitting the signal, right? I mean, I see you doing it. Let's make sure this works. Welcome to battle. I click. You go to admit your turn like instantly, huh? That's not how that should work. Just regardless of timing issues. I want to have a turn cooldown. Properties at export var end turn wait time should be equals 0.5. We're gonna have this timer go. Why am I doing it like no add child node timer. I've learned from my mistakes. Turn end turn. You always finish your game after the jam too. Completely true. Yeah, game jams are just something to get the idea going. So many games that you know and love came out of a week-long game jam that they just polished up and then shipped. Like Dome Keeper is my favorite example of this, especially because the guy that made Dome Keeper said anyone can make a good game. You just need 10 shitty game jams first. Fuck yeah, it's the best thing I've ever heard. from his perspective, we're 7 game jams away from a good game. I love it. Game jams are so sweet. And I like suggesting them to new people as well, because the hardest thing to do as a new game dev is figure out like how to skill up and like evaluate what you're doing and what you need to learn as a game developer. And the cadence of like starting a new project, ending it after a week, and starting another new project gives you a really nice time to like think about what went right and what went wrong in your game, as well as learn the engine, as well as learn how to make games all at the same time. And the fast repetition gives you like a much better angle on learning all of this stuff. I think it's the fastest way to get good at making games. Full stop. I think it's the fastest way to get good at anything. Okay, intern wait timer. So this will be wait time 0.5. The should be on auto start. It's not one shot. So no, it's not on auto start. And it is one shot. Jesus Christ. Learned so much from the last game jam what to do with my personal project and how to approach stuff, which made me reevaluate and decide to learn Godot. Yeah, it's seriously, that's why I love game jams. Also, the communities are always, well, 99% of the time really awesome and filled with awesome, helpful people. So game jams are the best, man. They're just the best, which is why I want to host a panel at MagFest about how to join your first game jam, or how to join a game jam after joining game jam, because I love game jam. They're so good. Anyways, we don't need this. Ready frame. We're going to connect to timer signals. And I know it's not real. I'll go make it real. Once you connect to timer signals, we're gonna say end turn wait timer dot timeout. This needs to be children references. Unready var timer end turn wait timer is a timer. It is to end turn wait timer. Go down here. Dot timeout dot connect. We're gonna say on end turn wait timer time hydrate. God. Honestly, coding seems so hard with all the lines of code and such. No, it's not hard at all. Coding's not hard at all. Anyone can learn how to code. The thing about there being a lot of lines is all of these things just do one thing. Like, coding is not your ability to type these funny little lines that make computers do things for you. Coding is the skill of taking this really big problem and breaking it into smaller problems. So like, let's take a look at this example that we're doing right now. The thing that I need to do is we're doing the combat right now. Specifically, we're doing when the player turn is over, or I suppose the better way of saying this is the enemy turn. Right now it's the enemy turn. Okay. We've already sliced our problem down into a smaller problem. You know what's really hard? Coding the entire combat. You know what's easier? Just coding the enemy turn. How do we code the enemy turn? Well, we need to code from the enemy node perspective, so enemy node, the AI. And we need to do the signaling for when its turn is over. Okay. These are both still kind of big problems, but we're not going to do this right now. Let's take a look at this thing only. For the signaling. Okay. For the signaling, we need to connect to the signals. And that's it. That's all we need to do for this small little task. So we've taken big task of combat, smaller task of enemy turn, smaller task of enemy turn signaling, smaller task of just connect. Don't worry about the logic. Don't worry about anything else. Just connect to the signals, because we know we need to do that. That's part of our like bigger problem. So we just do that right here. One line. Character turn ended connect on active character turn ended. That's it. It's 2 lines of code. You could write that. Anyone could write that. That's easy. And now we've done the small problem. Now we can move on to the bigger, like another small problem. And by doing all of these small problems, eventually we'll have done this problem. And then we go to this one. We do the same thing. Like, well, we need the AI. So we're going to think about enemy AI. We need to think about like the enemy like vision, like what can it see? Right? So can it see player characters? Let's think about how we're going to do the vision of this. See like call to player to get their stats or whatever. Maybe it's going to attack lowest health or something, right? We need to do decisions, decision making. We just need to do attack lowest health, lowest HP. And this is easy. You just look at a list of HPs and pick whichever one's the smallest. Done. Small problem. Done. This is all programming is. Take big problem, turn it into small problem. And then anyone can do this part. This part isn't hard. Trying to start looking into making something, but literally day zero. Hoping to use and learn some coding. Are you able to recommend for or against Godot? Are there any specific platforms you think is worth considering? Specifically, I've been trying to make a tower defense, turn-based strategy games, Fire Emblem-esque. We've actually made a Fire Emblem-esque game in Godot before. Hold up. So we made this game. The music is going to be very loud. How do I mute the music? Only there was an accessibility menu for muting my own music. Let me, Firefox, you need to be quiet for a moment. Yeah, let me mute this. So we made a Fire Emblem style game in Godot, so you can pick up your character and like move around, and you can infect characters to turn them onto your team, and then they can move and shoot, stuff like that. So it's great if you want to make a tower defense or a 2D game. I think Godot absolutely kicks ass for 2D, and it's pretty solid for 3D. It's open source, which is really, really nice. I recommend it. It's not, yeah, like as Greedy, I'm saying, there's no perfect engine. I 100% agree, but I think if you're using mainstream ones, I don't think there's like a bad engine either. Just use whichever, just try. Unfortunately, you might just have to try different engines, but for 2D specifically, I can definitely recommend Godot. I really like Godot for 2D. Best engine, the one that works for you. Statement's a bit of a misnomer, but I completely agree. How do you know which one works best for you? Oh, no. Function on end turn wait timer timeout. So this will, I want this process to work. I click attack. My character should animate the attack. Go back to my position. Then we wait. This should start the timer, and this should go when the timer's done. Yeah. So on active character turn ended, the animation should be finished by now too. Well, in that case, the await should happen. We shouldn't use this timer then. This timer is actually bad. This isn't for you. Put that back. The character should be in charge of giving like the animation wait out. We actually don't want this. My bad. Connect to timer signals. I've never heard of this map. Get him out of here. On the player, what I'm gonna do is I feel like this isn't going on. Is execute turn not being called correctly in the enemy class? Because the super has the await, this doesn't have. That's why this is happening. We do this now. Off one moment, sorry. My bad. Whoa. Water, delicious. Whoever invented water, greatest invention ever. Hey, Devious Ventus, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay, so we're in combat. I click this button. My turn is over. It's the enemy turn. That's why. That's why I wasn't. Okay, it works now. Click. We wait half a second. Ahem. Ahem. Game? Damn it. You're supposed to do the thing. Try again. I go. You're not awaiting at all. Maybe this actually just get out of here. I don't. No more of you. We shouldn't call this super here. We should say emulates turn logic and animation. Awaits get tree timeout. Create timer 0.5. Oh, we need to actually execute the timer. Because this just creates a timer. I don't think you can await super. I agree with you. But I also think this is wrong. This needs to be slightly different. Because this is awaiting creation of the timer, which is instant. Wait, timeout. I could just do the animation. The equivalent. Awaits timer. No, I need to like go to await 1 second. Just wait a second. I'm just emulating something. A dot timeout. So I think you can await super, as long as super returns something. But now this should wait half a second. I click this thing. Now it's the enemy turns for half a second. Now it's my turn again, and the enemy's at 68. Yes. And now if I click again, I get to go twice because my speed's really fast. Perfect. Perfect, dude. Sweet. I forgot to use my checklist. So out of date. Checklist. Base loop. Player character, stat block, we haven't done that yet. Equipment, weapon, enemy characters, options UI. We need to actually do the base loop here. Turn-based content. Player turn. So we did the speed system. Action value system. Check. Player turn, check. Enemy turn. Await to emulate animation. Check. This is not quite right, actually. Well, we did the actual logic for the... I guess the logic is sound for you too. So now we need to actually do like stats and health bars and damage and stuff. Physics and chemistry say, yay, you're welcome. Thank you so much, physics and chemistry. That's so nice. Thank you for having me have a good day. Surprising amount of combat games. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe I'll make a puzzle game one day. Hate how Godot yells at you for not putting an underscore for unused variables. Yeah, can they fuck off with that when their default signature for the process is delta without an underscore? Hey, you have an unused variable. My brother in Godot, you wrote the code. This isn't mine. You wrote this. That's the checklist thing. Is a part of Godot. No, this is Obsidian, the best markdown editor of all time. Let me link you. My real job is an Obsidian salesman. Yeah. Please get this program. Please. I beg of you. I beg you to get Obsidians. This is literally the best thing. You have like vaults. You can use Excalibur. We have like some of the game design drawn out in Excalibur of using MS Paint. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Checklists, enemy lists, a welcome message that I always forget to delete. They should give you a bonus. They should pay me at all. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the vision of your game, what you want to do. Can't pick. I would recommend you make a project in multiple engines and check how the basic things are done, like player movement, object creation, destruction, tile maps, grid maps. Completely agree. Yep. I also think you should do a game jam for whatever engine you want to use and see just... I think game jams are the best way to learn engines. I will never not talk about game jams. You see Godot? That's right, you see Godot. And their silly little errors. And the fact that we're on the 4.3 dev branch. Okay. Cool. We got this all working. The next step in our master plan. Crashing this plane with no survivors. Your laptop can't handle Godot? Really? Huh. I never thought it was like that computationally expensive. But I could be dead wrong because I'm on a desktop. I can't handle Godot. What can it handle? Sorry, I opened a spreadsheet 20 minutes ago. Let me see if it's open yet. A 2010 laptop. I'm starting to lean on this less being a Godot problem and maybe a second other thing. I'm not throwing shade, not saying anything. Okay, all right. Dude, I rocked a fucking like secondhand. What is the Dell laptop? The old one, the silver ones. Silver color, like 2012? Inspiron. Yes. Inspiron. Like I rocked like a 2013 Dell Inspiron. Yes. This was my personal laptop for like an ungodly amount of time, and I put Linux Mint on it, and same thing. It could turn on. It like it could theoretically run programs. It was so dog shit. Oh, it was so bad. It's so funny, dude. You switch to Linux so bad. Linux is good, but careful. Don't let the Linux people sway you too hard. Linux is great, but half the things that you want it to do, it won't be able to do. All I'm gonna say. Need a new computer. I don't want to. I agree with you. I just didn't want to say it like that. You could probably run Godot on a Linux laptop. The nice thing about Linux is it's just so cheap, like computationally. Are we gonna switch to Linux? Just be kind, okay? The thing about switching to Linux is just remain normal. The minute you switch to Linux, don't feel like you have to tell everyone that you switched to Linux, and then every time you see any problem with the computer, you go, well, if you were running Linux, shut up, I know it could probably solve this one niche problem, but some days I'm going to turn on my Linux laptop, and it's going to need a driver update to run a single game on Steam, and I'm going to install it, and nothing's going to work anymore, and I'm going to spend like 8 hours fixing it. And it will work probably better at the end of it, but I don't want to do that. I remember I still installed Linux on my gaming laptop, and the Wi-Fi drivers weren't available, and neither were the Ethernet drivers. To which I ask you, how do you get the drivers on your computer? I fully switch to Linux, do a dual boot so you can fall back and play your games on Windows. Yeah, that usually works pretty well. It can get a little weird nowadays. Like Windows 7 was pretty okay with you doing both. Windows 10 sometimes it's a little cranky that you overwrote the was it the master boot partition? It can get a little mad at you. And sometimes just overwrite your entire fucking dual boot. Windows update's like, hey, that shouldn't be there. We fixed it for you. IS the Ethernet internet driver problem. People are like, get a USB. Like, brother, I haven't seen a USB in 6 years. What are you talking? The fuck's a USB? Alright. Alright. We need stat blocks and HP bars and logic for doing damage. Oh yeah, grandma. Oh my god. Thank you for the raid. How are you? It's been forever. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, I want you to know I lurk your streams all the time. Where have you been? I've been in your stream. The thing is, I just never talk ever. Let me shut you out. Oh my god, it's so funny. Say hi, what the fuck? No. Look. 2 reasons why I don't like saying hi in other people's chats. One. How do I say this politely without sounding like the worst person ever? I often been doing, okay, I'm gonna say it amicably. I'll often be watching your stream when I'm like eating food or like studying, right? And if I say hi to you and you say hi back, I feel obligated to like talk to you. And don't get me wrong, I like talking to you, you know? I'm not You're fun. I like your streams a lot, and you're making a really cool game that I want to play and I'm excited to play, but I'm in the middle of something. And social justification is strong. I want to make it clear, if you're in my stream, you can just leave. It's okay. Okay, you don't have to say bye to me or anything. You can just, if you want to lurk, it's fine. Talking Andrew's the worst we can. No. And second, this one's got to sound like the word. This one doesn't apply to you too much, Booyah, but I get it in like Chura's stream, where I'll be like, hey. Then everyone will be like, oh, Sky, how are you? Did you stream it? Like, it's not about me right now, you know? Let's talk to Chura. Lurkers are the lifeblood of Twitch. For sure, yeah. Love me some lurkers. Oh, yeah. We were talking earlier. I used to watch Shinichi's. Drops to 0 viewers. Completely deserved. Honestly. You should all leave. It's okay. If it's not the consequences of my own actions, huh? He gave us no raid message and also asked him about his Git server. Hey, Booyah. What's up with your Git server? You have a Git server? You have a Git server, perhaps? I love how the concept of lurker changed from highly negative to somewhat neutral because of Twitch. It's nice. It's like I feel like people feel the need to engage with the content that they're watching, both from like an obligation perspective, but also because otherwise you don't feel like you're part of the content, or like you want to interact with the content, like you want community of the content. I totally understand that, but like sometimes I just want to be eating food. It's apparently blocking 100 megabyte files and I didn't back up for like 2 months. Oh my god, my guy, what the fuck? That's terrifying. Jesus Christ. Turn on LFS. It's LFS. Help me fix my Git. They've done that for me too. Don't. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. One time, my SSH key wasn't working, and the proposed solution was to switch to Linux, which I agree with, but isn't practical given the 20-minute time frame. All right, this is working. My turn again. It's your turn, now it's my turn. So, stat blocks. I don't want to do stats. I mean, I have like character stats here. They're dangerous. They use Windows automatic restore points. They kind of go hard, I'm not gonna lie. Lost 2 months of a project because of not having it. This is the other nice thing about doing game jams, is like if my computer exploded tomorrow, I'd be like, oh no, 2 days. Kind of nice. Why don't you put your programs up on Git? Like, you think I have the time for that? Come on, between all my coding and yapping? Come on. If I were to upload to Git, when would I tell you all of my random tangents about the day I've had, huh? You don't think about these things. Just type. Git LFS is large file storage, pretty sure, or something similar. Use the storage or larger files of unfrequent and yearly basis. I'm not wrong. I like having Git block large files because I am a data scientist, and for anyone else that's worked with data, you might have this problem where you have your projects, and then you have your folders. You have like data, and then you have like Jupyter, something like this, right? And in your data you have like 2020-06-14, 2020-06-50. You know what I'm talking about? You know this thing, you know? And you're a good person, so what you do is you, in Git, you say git ignore this data folder, right? But you know what you forget to do? Is sometimes you'll be in Jupyter and you'll run something and you want to see it as a CSV, so you have a folder called, let's not be dyslexic today, CSV, Jesus. And so you just like dump something in here real quick, you're like temp.tx.csv, right? And then it's the end of the day and you're kind of tired, so you just say, oh, git commit, and then the next day you come in and you push, and then all of a sudden you've accidentally leaked like the medical data that you stored in this temp CSV. But with Git large file, it won't let you push this. See, it's like a nice little guardrail. Are there intention? Are those your pixel art animations? No, but they are amazing. I bought them for an asset pack and then never finished the game that I was working on with them, as is the tradition of my people. But let me, they should be about, hang on one sec. Let me pull it up. Oh my god, it's me. Where is it? About, nope, yep. Pixel the Wise and Otsoga made the animations, and they're so nice. Oh, it's so pretty. Incredibly talented. Be careful following them on Itch. They post a lot of things that are not safe for work. Just a heads up. Also about controllers needing to be different for each brand based on conventions of their platform. Just having all the same for your game. That shit bothers me so much, because I have an Xbox controller and a Switch controller, and the A and B are switched. on the controllers, and Steam sometimes supports the Switch and sometimes doesn't. But if I play like Stardew now and I go from playing on my Switch to my PC back to my Switch, I'm fucked. I'm hosed. I'm gonna go stand at the water and try to cast my fishing rod and like throw my item into the ocean instead. It's the worst. I have to go follow them. Be careful on your journey. Oh man. But yeah, this exactly. Yeah. So annoying, dude. Please don't do this to me. I want to play your game like a normal person. I want to mine the rock in the cave and not like throw my pickaxe on the floor. Because I will. Done it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Hello, Roni Art Studio. How's it going? Okay, first things first, I want to go to the resources here. We have base speed, which is all well and good. Export var base HP. That's an int. Export var current HP. Also int. We're gonna have export var strength. Yeah. Export var defense. Strength. Strength is weird. Attack. Attack defense. Can we have like special defense and stuff later? Sure, why not? But for now, this is fine. Okay. So for the default stats that everyone in the game is using, we'll say 10, 10, 1, 1. Sure. Perfect. Usually like that for Game Dev Live, the other popular solution is that they're 300 views and the chat is truly dead. I kind of vibe with those two. Like when I was watching Bren play, this is totally unrelated, but Bren playing Trackmania and like they weren't talking at all and the chat was just talking amongst themselves. I kind of fuck with that energy. Like he was full focus, but still like having a community. That's cool. But yeah, I'm a slow coder. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm a yapper. I love yapping. Hey, Rocco. Did it again. Hey, Rocco. Rocco. I don't know why I want to keep calling you Rocco. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just my brain. Extending resources. What do you mean? This is okay. This is fine. This is just for character starts. Right, the first time Rocco. God, I just cannot win with you. I don't know what my brain. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I really am. Played yourself? God, I love overthinking. Too much of Rocco's modern life. Why does that sound so familiar but draw no imagery out of Rocco's modern life? What is this? This fucking guy. Yeah. This show was whack. This show was like... This show walked so that regular show could run. You see what I'm saying? 100 days is a very dangerous day. The most dangerous days are the days where I wash my sheets. Not because like I like having clean sheets, but we are now in a race. Because like if you get halfway through your laundry and you're just washing like your lights and darks and you're like, I guess tomorrow I'm wearing lights, not a big deal, right? Right? But if it's your sheets and you forget to switch your laundry, like this is a level 1 emergency. This kind of community size, etc. from the streamer review seems like a dream. 1 day goals for sure. Yapping for the win. Squirrel, do you stream? This is what you want? I hate that it breaks like that. Sprayedly squirrel. You do stream, huh? 67 followers. That's the fastest 68 I've ever seen. Rocco quote. Oh my god, I'm so. You sent a nice meatball over the plate and I just swung out. I'm so sorry. For the comparison to David Della Rocco. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but they sound fun. I've tried a couple times, but I hope to sometimes. Seems like a blast. It's fun. Just take it slow. It's very easy to burn out streaming, I feel, because like the like metrics and stuff can get to you really fast. I definitely burned out pretty fast when I started streaming. Like the first 3 months this year, I was streaming like 6 days a week or something, and I just cooked. So I only do game jam streams now, which is much easier for my body and mind to handle. So take it easy when you do come back. It's all. But yeah. This size is really nice because I feel like I get to talk to you people and like I can recognize people that are here over several days, which is really nice. Could I spend too much time creating my own custom nodes? Spend an hour once creating a customary light node that included custom flicker. That's me with resources, dude. Numbers are hard not to look at, but it's best not to look at them when you and do what you enjoy. Yeah, I literally on my thing, I have this number hidden. Like if you click this, it'll show you how many people are watching right now. Hide that. Don't look at it. Okay? You're gonna have times when your chat is dead and you've had more viewers than you've ever had in your life. You're gonna have times when you have literally everyone's chatting and you have 8 viewers. It's okay. Feeling nervous trying to talk to no one, but I love talking to new people or my buddies. It's just a skill that you like learn. And I'm sure you already know that, right? So like it is hard to talk to no one. It's hard to just be like stream of consciousness, but it's like anything else. You'll get better at it the more you do it. So if it feels really hard right now, it won't feel hard forever. Like I'm at the point now where I kind of just, I don't really think about what I'm talking about. It just kind of comes off the dome and I can like code while I'm talking now, which is really nice, which is like a weird skill to have there. But yeah, it's normal to get nervous. It's hard. You're in front of a ton of people. Like imagine if I was in a room full of 30 people all just like staring at my forehead, I would be very nervous. Like it's a real feeling. Don't be like, you shouldn't get nervous. Like it's okay. It's fine to be nervous. Yeah. I talked to myself a lot when I was a kid, so now doing it now just feels natural. It's dark and lonely. Just means you're very like in tune with yourself. That's fine. Talking to yourself is not weird. I do it in my head all the time. Like a band-aid, just gotta rip it off and then it's fine. Yeah, it's just you just gotta get better at it. Okay. It's hard. It's okay. Some people get it immediately, some people don't. Oh good. Take your time with it. It's not a race. I really want to try a Dark Deity challenge for DD2. Such a fun game to try and min-max. I've never even heard of that game. Professional yapper now? The dream. The dream to just yap. I should play the like yap friendly games. I should play like what is this? The Sisyphus game? Sisyphus Boulder game? This is like the game of Sisyphus. This is like the most yap friendly thing you've ever seen. This is infinity yap level infinity game. TFT is pretty yap friendly. I don't know why, but TFT just does not work for me as a game, and it makes on paper it should be a fucking slam dunk, and I don't know why. It just doesn't. I don't vibe with it. It's so strange. I love drafting in Magic, and that's the same mechanic. Why do I not love TFT? I don't know. Love TFT, but I hate that you require Vanguard to play now. Vanguard is fucked up. He's actually running right now. Yeah, fuck you, Vanguard. Sitting over it and Bosch is also yapper friendly. I feel like you're lying. So much downtime each fight is like a 30-second yap window. Yeah, and like you get to talk about the game too. Like the game continuously gives you things to talk about, which is don't need kernel level access for me to play goddamn auto chess. What if you're cheating? Get his ass. Speaking of cheating, I need to take another ad break because our pre-roll, look, our pre-rolls are on. I must feed the Bezos machine, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take another quick break. I'll be back in 3 minutes, gonna run some ads for all of you watching. If you're not here when I get back, good for you, you know? Take it easy. Get up, get some water, stretch around. I don't know. For those of you that are subs, you get to be here for commercials. Not having commercials, so I'll put something on for you. Don't worry. Subway Surfer gameplay. Man, this is for you. Yo, don't get bored. I've got you covered. All right. I don't want a minute to go by that you don't have something to entertain your eyeballs. I've been there. Pull out my very professional overlay. Hang on. This is all animated by this. So I actually animated this overlay a couple days ago. So it looks like I'm drawing in paint right now, but it's actually already been like programmed. So yeah, I hope you guys like that transition. This took me a long time to make. Please appreciate my hard work. All right, bring it back. Wait, this guy gets caught? This guy's fucking shit at Subway Surfers. That man's really uploaded a video with 3.6 million views where he fucks up. It's only 39 minutes. You couldn't play perfect for 30 minutes? Alright, man. Not gonna judge. I mean, I literally was judging, actually, but starting now, I'm not gonna judge. So, there you go. Oh, welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a nice break. Mine was fantastic. I'm fairly convinced that my bathroom is, like, hermetically sealed because I went in there and it was 8 billion degrees, despite the fact that I'm running my air conditioner. Yeah. Can't do anything without making mistakes for 20 minutes straight. Get it? You know what? You make a great point. I was too quick to judge. But 2 mistakes. Is the track out for the Subway Surfers always leaning left? Does the subway just go in a giant circle? He said, before realizing that that's what subways do. Also, I don't mean to be this guy, and I know it's not the point, but these aren't subways. Subways have to be, like, under the ground. This is just trains. But I guess train surfers doesn't sound as good. Train travelers? We might have $1 million idea on our head. Aries, hello, how are you? And even mess up my breathing sometimes. You have now entered manual breathing mode. Haha. Jokes that go crazy on Reddit in 2012. If it's a Subway, where's my sandwich? God, I would love a sandwich right now. I'm so hungry. Streaming makes me hungry, and I don't... How is that possible? What do you mean it makes me hungry? I rock climb? Not hungry. I go running? Not hungry. Stream? Starving. What? I'm not moving. What? How does this happen? Brainpower feel required? No, that's probably actually what it is. I didn't think about that. It's more like... Because I am craving, like, carbs. I want, like, sugar right now. Probably because of all the thinkies. Which thinkies? Thought I would like, destroy some candy or rice right now. Fuck. I need to eat more carbs as a person. I keep losing weight while I live here. He's fucking dead. Save me and watch an ad? Alright, we've seen enough. The Berserker is no polish. Characters got the jetpack, clipped through everything. Damn. I know, right? Small indie company. Get them the fuck out. Got oat bars that are like 500 calorie a bar. Great bulk food. I need to just drink calories, honestly. I need to start drinking, like making smoothies. Professional grandmasters can burn up to like 2k calories in 1 hour of high level chess. Jesus Christ, man. That's me playing Sound Voltex, bro. Constantly eating cheeseburgers. Stop talking about food. I'm so hungry. All right, these character sets. Now, we need 2 things for the character. 1, an HP display. We're going to add a child node. This is a static display. How do you do an HP bar elegantly in Godot? There's a way to do it that's really nice. I don't remember what it is. HP bar. That's like it's like a progress bar. Yeah, progress bars. We're gonna have a progress bar. Progress bar. And I think I can recycle something that we've already used. I think we had something in our last asset pack that was really good for health bars. Lava lamp? It's lava lamp, yeah. Back end. Nope, that's Discord bot. Front end, go to project, assets. Was it in UI? Is it? Yeah. Yeah, these are HP bars. Although these were from an asset pack, yeah. I don't think I can just use. Let me just go. I'll just go grab progress bar. Yeah, you know, you can connect multiple methods to one signal. I saw you post about that in the Discord, and I, for some reason, if you would have asked me yesterday, can you attach more than one function to a signal, I'd be like, I don't think so. And then you showed me that code, and I was like, oh my god. Can I ask an actual question? Why do you have attack/defense, but then it's called base speed? Just curious with the naming scheme. So it's actually speed would probably work now. The reason it was base speed is originally we were doing a calculation to get your current speed. So we had a current HP. So similar to the HP thing, we had base and currents. We had a current speed, but we don't use it anymore. Now it's base without its current. Because it used to be this is what you started at, and then your current speed was like your next action value, but we switched to using action value. So this could actually just be speed, but I'd have to rename it. So the real answer is I don't have a good reason. Maybe I should rename everything to base now to make it make sense. Which actually isn't a bad way of doing stats. Actually, you bring up a good point. This should be base attack and base defense. Because if we have any modifiers or anything, we'll have a current attack and current defense as well. Thank you. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for telling me. You need to connects to do that, or is it just one by one connection for it? In the Discord, Aries posted the code snippets. Godot 4.6 I'll signal. Do it like this. Okay, I read this, but I don't remember where the magic is. So it's in the Discord. Didn't tell you anything, just asked a question. And yet, we made progress based on your question. In my book, you told me exactly where I needed to look, and you made me think that I had the idea. What Inception level shit are you on, Devious Mantis? You are quite devious, this Mantis. Alright, progress bar. Assets. Assets. This is my other favorite thing about itch.io is just random HP bar. UI bars? Multiple UI bars? Those look really pretty. I'd want a more solid one though. Oh, yeah, I mean, maybe we could do with this. You need random art? Maybe? These are... Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Oh, it's based on Bleach. Do we have anything else I could grab? I'm falling for the trap. We'll make it look pretty later. Make it look pretty later. Just get it working for now. What am I doing? I almost ignored my own advice, huh? Min value, max value, 0 to 100. What does this look like right now in the 2Ds? Yeah, like this. When we prefab this, it will carry over these positional changes. So you are a control, but you don't have a parent element. It will just make you go like this. Cool. Now, do we want to prefab this thing as a character and have the character always appear like this? That's... Nah, I don't think that's worth my time. I don't think it's worth... Okay, so we go like this. Minimum value, max value, step, page value. So if I put this to like 50, what does it look like? Good. I'm gonna turn it red though, because it's health bar. How do you... What? The font. That's not right. Don't do that. How do you... Let's change the color of it. I'm doing it again. It doesn't matter. We're going to change the color later. It's fine. We just need the thing to update. That's it. Oh, man. This is going to be character sprite. This progress bar is going to be HP bar. Almost fell for it again, man. Gonna start at 100. Step size 0.01. That's fine. And no text. Don't want text. Bar is fine. Where's the... Yeah, sure. No, thank you. Full mode beginning to end. Yep. So this is our health bar now, and it should come with us into the scene. Perfect. Have this go up a little bit. What's your transfer? Actually, you know what I think would look better is combat. You know how in Final Fantasy the bar isn't actually on this. It's like over here. Sorry, I had to miniaturize for a moment. It's like over here. Maybe this is what we want to do. Maybe this is a cooler way of doing it. And then these guys just don't even have health bars. You can't even see their health. I kind of like that. I like the information obfuscation. I think this actually looks cool. Can make you some random art, but I don't know if I understand the game fully. I also don't know if I understand the game fully. One thing about signals, you can make them call built-in methods. Didn't know that was possible in 3D. I did know that one actually, weirdly. I've used that before. Want to make a 3D game, but I can't model to save my life. Sucking at something's the first step at being sort of good at something. Most of the third grade shows how to call the built-in method. Oh. That's a nice little tidbit. Where'd you find that? Modeling steep learning curve, but it's so much fun after learning. Being able to model is... I think I want to do this. I think this is more fun. In which case we need... So you don't have a health bar here. Disgusting. Get out of my sight. Never want to see you around these parts again. You too, yeah. So this is the UI for... Let's just copy. Why be original? How does it do the actual combat part then? Oh, it's the action build up. And then it gives you the fight. It goes over, it overlays this part. I don't think we need to do that. I think what we'll do is have... Let me check the lower UI here. This, I probably actually want to be not a third, but a fourth. So we're going to make this battle options be... Oh, it's half right now. Make it a third. So that's 400. Fuck off. Anchor bottom right. Why do you feel the need to be the exact way that you are? Huh? I'm just curious why. Check out. 800. Should be 0. Here we go. There we go. These are your options now. This attack button should take up half the size of the container. So instead of 300, it'll be 200. Perfect. Perfect. Have you never played an RPG maker game? Pretty sure they have all the same UI. I've actually never used RPG Maker before. I'm sure I've played games like out of RPG Maker. Any game are you going for? Sort of RPG style. Yeah. Trying our Discord on my phone, but mobile Discord is a process I'll have to join later when I'm back to the computer. Take your time. It's okay. The Discord is a little strange. Creativity is all about flexing the creative muscles, though. You do it more and more, you'll start to come up with stuff easier and easier. Totally, yeah. Yep. The best time to plant a tree is 10 years ago. Second best time is today. For the man that doesn't understand non-step functions. True? Not true. If the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, then the second best time to plant a tree would be 20 years ago plus 1 plank second, right? And the third best time would be 20 years ago plus 2 plank seconds, right? And the function would continue on, and that's if we're only counting discrete time. Time is continuous. You can actually go in between plank seconds, right? So actually, there's an entire continuous, uncountable infinity amount of better times to plant a tree than today. But that being said, today's still a pretty good time. Did his ass? Thank you. I needed to get that one off my chest. It's been bothering me for years. Finally, people know. People know the truth. So, this can be the options menu. This will say attack on it, whatever. That's too long to quote. Then come up with better systems for conveying that the too long to quote, make a better idiom. You know what I'm saying? All right. don't come at me with having like your idiom isn't good enough because it's too long to explain. Then it's not a good one. I don't know why I'm going off on you. You're right, but I'm just sort of mad about it. Not uncountable infinity though, Sky. Since you're contextualizing with Planck seconds, so it'd be a countable infinity. If you have Planck seconds, it would just be a countable number. If you have a continuous spectrum of time, would you count? Can you count time? No, because if it's continuous, it's equivalent to real numbers. Am I just saying words? Can you have the square root of 2 time? Can you have an irrational amount of time pass? Yes. Yes, you can. An irrational amount of time can pass, which means that you can map the amount of time that can pass into the real numbers. No. No, you can't. You see, we are fools, or we have made a fatal mistake. You can measure time in Planck seconds. But Planck seconds are discrete. And 20 years is equal to some crazy huge amount of Planck seconds, right? It's not with a K, it's with a C. This is a discrete amount. It is not infinity. This just means there's 10 to the gigantic number of better times to plant the tree, right? But time is continuous. Can you measure an amount of time that has passed? No, you cannot. Because measuring things in the real life measures things in a set of numbers called calculable numbers. Uncalculable. Calculable numbers. There's a better name for this set. Computable. We are in the non-computable numbers. These are numbers that cannot be computed with any desired precision by a finite terminating algorithm. Because measuring things in real life, everything around you is a non-computable number. So, the non-computable numbers, the set of non-computable numbers, is not countable. It is an infinity larger than a countable infinity. So, I think it's Aleph 1? Where's Aleph? I know what an Aleph number is. That's not my question. Aleph 0. No, it's computable numbers is Aleph 0. No. I look like a fool. Infinite cardinal. Set of all finite ordinals has cardinality now. Aleph null. Damn it. Yeah, only if it is countably infinite, that is, there is a bijection between it and the natural numbers. Dang it. Instead of all computable numbers. Countable, no. This is computable numbers. Wait. Where's non-computable numbers? I can't read? This is the opposite of what I was talking about? Aleph Omega? Where's non-computable? It's not even in the list? Fuck you. Size of non-computable numbers. Shut up, Windows Defender. This is not the time. No, I know what they are. You fucking whatever. I don't even care. Forgot that I was doing a game jam. You're so right. Holy shit. Only we had like a redeem that could make me focus. Told you I know my shit. I don't even remember. Planck seconds are countable though, but they're not like countably infinite. They're just literally countable. Yeah. The tangent was crazy. You've only seen a fraction of my power. But alas, for such a redeem does not exist. Isn't that a shame? You want to know why it's disabled? Here's what I'm trying to rework it into. Rick of Rain? To spinal tonic effect. I want this to happen. Where is it? Okay. Hydrate, you got it. Here we go. Tonic PNG. This is what I need to happen. Yeah, this is perfect. Copy image. Copy link. Save link as. What are you even? Who even are you? Whatever. This works. Okay. This is the situation. So I have this, and then I need another window for the Minecraft ocean drinking noise. Perfect. My God, it's beautiful. Just as beautiful as the day I left you, or the day you left me. Whatever. Yep, that's exactly what I need. Okay, so here's how the redeem will work. You'll click the focus button. You'll hear as I drink the spinal tonic. I couldn't move it in time, so and then it will tab me into Godot no matter what I'm doing. I'll have like an auto hotkey script that'll just put me into Godot, and it'll give me the spinal tonic effect. Spinal tonic effect. I just need like the thing when you actually drink it. Is this gonna show it? There's an effect that you get where like the edges of your screen starts to wobble a little bit. Shush. Yeah. Okay, look when he drinks the tonic. So it like starts to bleed the colors on the screen a little bit. I want to implement that, but I don't know how. Anyways, what were we talking about? Tangent about fixing your tangent and how, yeah, I like to go down tangent level. Risk of Rain 2? Hell yeah, Risk of Rain 2 mentioned. I should blame Risk of Rain 2. I'll tap your mind back into focus. I love using like internet speak in daily conversation. I want to use that now. I want to say like, oh, I need to alt tab back to my homework. That makes me happy. What's your main greed? My main greed. What do you mean by that? Main greed. My main character? Main greed. What is greed in Risk of Rain? My main greed is every time that I see a combat shrine or a shrine of the mountain, I think, oh my god, it's free items, and then I die. Use a secondary screen that's partially delayed with the edges being less transparent. Ooh. Now that's an I was asking Greed what is Risk of Rain 2 character with. Oh. Hunter's Bandit? Jesus Christ, a goated answer. We're using GD script, by the way. I love playing Huntress. People say Huntress is like easy mode, but I disagree because she literally dies to anything. Merc is my boy. Merc is so hard. Holy shit. Merc is so difficult. You pick up a Tesla coil, you're like, oh neat. Oh fuck. Neat, finally an item for me. And then Mythic takes you, like, I'll just kill myself, it's fine. I don't want to participate. You win. You got it. It's all yours, buddy. Speaking of, we need I already built myself a stats option, huh? So this should be transform here is gonna be 800 by 160. And it anchors the same anchor for here, right? 0, 0. Perfect. Perfect. This is where we'll have the stats. Add a child node. Right now, it'll just be rich text label. Same with the other one. And fill container for now. So this will have text here. BB code enable. Yeah. A font. No, I don't do it like that. Spreads, fonts, normal font. You don't have a. Oh, it's the size. Font size. Normal font size. What is this one? Font size is 35. This will probably be 35 as well. Keep everything consistent. 35, and it should say something like sky gray. 100 out of. Oh, we have 10 health right now, so 10 out of 10. Like that. So this is what that'll part will look. This is starting to look like a video game. Work feels good once you get strong. When you can spam like the spinny move, I forget what it's called, the right click. So good. You like go up the entire magma worm. Just right click, right click, right click. Ugh. Wisps are so hard solo. They teach you good target priority, but they don't tell you that that's what they teach you until 10 years after playing the game. I can click attack, and I should have my damage be dealt, and then a little number pop up over their head. Nice. Okay, so to attack, how do we attack? We need to select a target, but not yet. That comes later. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later. We're going to just, for now, assume we're always attacking the enemy that's directly in front of us, because that's totally fine. And let's see here. We need a reference to that thing so we can get its stat block. So execute turn. We need, on the attack button pressed, we need to decide. Here's the attack, execution. Decide target. For now, our target character equals just this guy for now. Just this guy. Access is unique. It's just going to be the enemy. Sent enemy. This is completely fine for now. Okay. So we have the enemy character that we're going to hit. Next, we need to calculate the damage that we're going to do to them. To do that, we just need to look at two different stats and add a damage calculation thing. So calculate damage, deal damage to enemy character, and display damage number. We also need to play our animation. Decide target, calculate damage, deal damage to enemy character. We're going to say play attack animation, deal damage to enemy character, display damage number, something like this. So calculate damage, we'll say bar damage equals calculate damage and pass in the target character. And so now we have a function here. Function calculate damage, target character. This we're going to say damage bar damage equals, should be characters. Yeah. We're going to say self.stats.attack base attack minus target character .stats .base defense, and we're going to say max 1 with this thing. So you always deal 1 damage no matter what. Cool. Since we're both 10 and 10, it should deal 1 damage right now. So let's just make sure that that's what damage is being set to. We're going to go ahead and run our game. We come into the scene. I click the button. We go to here. Damage is equal to no. We didn't return it. Return. This is why we go one step at a time. Click the button. Our damage is 1. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Give me PTSD. I made a combat system for Twine. I need to use Twine. I keep seeing stuff about it. Dev making the game was like, can you now make this multi-target combat? We were actually doing that for the lava lamp game that we were making earlier, and it wasn't too bad. It's workable. It was passable. But yeah. This is how I do it. Again, this is the nice thing about doing game jams is like, we did this from a different game jam. That's why I can like do it really fast this time. But the first time I did it was really hard. But now I like have the skills. Do game jams. Game jams are fun. There's one right now called the Godot Wild Jam. You could participate if you so choose. Oh god. Ren is playing Deep Dip too, everybody. Sorry, I accidentally closed my Twitch again, so I had to reopen it, but alright, we're back. Here we go. Hi, hello chat. How are you? How have you been? Are you good? Oh. Ow. Why? I was trying to be friendly. Why do you hit me? Also, Pirate Software's jam coming up as well. I should take a look at that. Maybe that's what I do next month instead of go to Wild Jam. This guy abandoned chat. It's true. I left you. Iridian. This fish is for you. One day I'll get it. It's okay. I'm not mad about it this time because I turned the volume down. But before, when you would click that button to send everything at once, the audio clips, and it just fucking shoots my ear with like 3,000 decibels, like a small tiny jet takes off in my eardrum. But it's okay. I turned the volume down. So yay. How's the music volume, by the way? I don't know what this song is, but we need to change it. There we go. All right, play attack animation. We're gonna do a little shimmy. Just had to dispose of my old bicycle. How have you been doing? Had a good break? I had a great break. I think I'm going to take more breaks. I tend to just ignore the music. Perfect. That means it's at a volume where you... This song is also whack. I think my Spotify, like, Smart Shuffle has just lost its mind. We need to restart it. Ow. Back from the beginning. Try again. Alright. Attack animation. We're going to tween forward and then tween back. Do a little shimmy. Do the little attack shimmy. The Smart Shuffle. Alright, so we're going to tween forward and tween backwards. Now, if we are on the left side of the screen, we should always shimmy towards the center of the screen. I'll worry about that later. Our tween equals get tree dot create tween, and then we're gonna say tween dot set prop. Damn it, set prop set tween set. Come on, I can do this out. I'm gonna do it without looking it up. Play plot set ease set. What was set properties? Tween property. Okay. We're gonna say we'll move our entire self. That's fine. The property we want to move is position. The final value is going to be 20, and the duration will be 0.5. And then we're going to say tween property self position back minus 20.5. And then we're going to say tween.start. And we're going to do and then we say await tween.finished. If this works, I'm a fucking Godot genius. Damn it. Oh, it's not start, it's play. It's play. Hold up, hold. Come on. Fuck. It's gonna type mismatch between initial and final value. Oh, it's vector 2. It's vector 2. Okay, and then we do minus. Come on. I don't want to look at the docs. I want to get pulled off. Hey, default 84. How's it going? It's fucking perfect. Needs to be way faster though. How about 1 and 1? Oh, beautiful. This actually needs to go to 0, not minus 20. Back to the original plan. Click. It's perfect. It's perfect. Look at me do my little shimmy, dude. Boop, 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 boop. Shimmy. I need to shimmy more. What's the idea of the game? Great question. So the way the game works is you're an adventurer and you're going out into the world solving your town's problems by killing things. One day you're gonna get into a fight that you're gonna die, but it's okay because whatever the last thing you killed is, the village will remember you forever as the blank killer. So if you killed a slime and then you died to a goblin, you're now Skygray the slime killer, and the village will tell your story and build up your lore. So you get a currency called lore, depending on the last thing that you killed before you died. You use that currency to upgrade the town. And then your new character that gets spun up is like your child. So it's Skygray the second, son of Skygray the first, the slime killer. And you go back into the world with all the upgrades from the previous run, and you can kill more stuff. Repeat ad infinitum. Infinitum? I don't remember the word. Repeat forever. So the more stuff you kill, the more like lore you get. You get a little bit for killing it just regularly, and then when you die, you get like a big chunk of lore. Use that to upgrade the town. Yeah. Oh my god. Hang on. Film fiend. Friend. Fiend. You're not a fiend. Thank you for the prime, buddy. I appreciate it. God, primes just make me so happy. Oh, this wouldn't have been such a pain to design it as a multi-target from the start. Yeah, That's where it gets tricky. Is like, oh, just add it, just make it be able to retrofit to this thing. You're like, oh, God, a fucking thing. Enemy systems wouldn't be super easy, and getting it reliable with the attacks and balancing would be a whole other problem. Yeah, that's rough, man. Jesus, it has to be integrated in an existing story game. Can't you just add it though? Why can't you just add it? Just add it. So, why am I allowed to click this button no matter what? That shouldn't be how. Execute attack should only go if his turn is active. His turn is active before we're done animating. Animate in begin battle. So this animate in, we should probably await this, because this is going to be a tween. No, because I want them to both come in at the same time. We probably do this with signaling. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Don't click the button too soon. Don't break my game. So now I attack. I do the little shimmy. Now it's the enemy turn. Now it's back to my turn. Attack. My turn still. Attack. Now it's the enemy turns. They're done. It's back to my turn. I attack. Back to my turn. I attack. I attack. Perfect. Okay, next we want to make the like thing pop up, the damage number pop up. Just add multiplayer co-op. Just add multiplayer. Dude, this game looks so fun. I want to play it with my friends. Can you add multiplayer real fast? That'd be so cool. Can you just add that? It's so simple. You just have 2 copies of the game running at the same time, right? Speaking of having 2 copies of the game running at the same time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the mirror dimension. For the new people, this is where I go when it's time to end this. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. It's 9 p.m. I gotta go rest my voice because it's already starting to hurt. I have 7 days left of Godot wild jamming. Right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Nope, 6 days. It's already been 3 days. Shit. Okay, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. I appreciate it. I would normally go code for a little bit longer, but I have to do like an interview test today, which sucks. So I'm gonna go code an API for a job interview. Womp womp. In the meantime, we have a couple options for hosting. Darren Keller, who's making a very cool game. Tea Time, who's playing boyfriend. What's boyfriend? Hold. Pause. Churro on. We hosted Churro yesterday. What is this?
All the other characters, or not all the other characters, but a lot of the other characters.
He's just like me for real.
Honest, I'm like.
This isn't development, so maybe not today. Sorry, Tea Time. What's Darren Keller working on today? What are they? Let's take a little peek. They're not even real yet. Okay. All right. It's looking more and more like Churro. Oh wait, I'm gonna do the. We could do Clayman. Yeah, let's do Clayman. I don't super know them, but I see them in Rosum's chat a lot. And they're making a game. I think. Yeah, they're making this game. Are they in Godot? No. This is not Godot. Whatever. Dread from it, run from it, Churro is inevitable. It'll be Churro again soon, don't worry. We'll do Clayman today. Let's raid. Clayman Dev. I'm gonna raid and run, so I'll see you there, buddy. I'd be lying. Thanks again, everybody. Bye. Thank you for all the subs and everything too. And before verified only, I'll jump off a boat into water safely, but I'll still do it. I'll get up there. I'll just jump right off.